don't feel safe.
Hello gang, how you doing? It's me. It's me. Yes, 37. It is close, yes. It was 36 before we started stream, but then someone unfollowed.
Stop!
And Red Eye Lurker just followed. Now it's 36 again. Congratulations, everyone. We're really getting close. Thank you, Red Eye Lurker. Much appreciated. Anyway, how's everyone doing today? Welcome, welcome. We are once again diving into the Mojave Desert. Anyway, so last time we were here, we finished Old World Blues, which logically should mean that we're on to Lonesome Road. However, I had an idea, which is basically, why go straight to Lonesome Road? That would suck, because we haven't seen like most of the base game. I've sort of like been strolling through the base game because I already know what to do. I always know what to do. So I thought today maybe we could do a bit of a Mojave tour, you know? Maybe go around the Mojave just exploring, finding if we could, finding what we can. I have the Explorer perk. I took the Explorer perk last time. So we've got all these places. We could look at all the places we haven't visited. There's so much to do. There's so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying. But no, we've got all these places. But first I think we should pick up a companion. Now, I'm going to leave it to you guys which companion we get. For those of you who know Fallout New Vegas, there's a few companions you can get. What the fuck? Apparently I was drunk or something. Does anyone in chat have a preference to the companion we go traveling with? Snack rolling the Mahavalicious Filmost's Caramackle you saddest wish for a nuclear hunger. God, I miss Snickers speak. Why, Vincent? Who the fuck is Vincent? That's not a follower. Who is Hope? What? I miss Snickers speak. We should be able to do Snickers speak again, I think. These aren't actual followers. What are you on about? Oh god, I'm stuck. There we go. I mean, if none of you have any, wait, what's your followers? Yeah, you're tripping. Those aren't real people that you've just named. You've just named fake people. Were they mods? They must have been mods. Because they ain't real people. I'm sorry to have to tell you, you've not named a real person. What's my luck at? 1. Yeah, that seems alright. Oh, so not a follower. Okay, if none of you have any serious suggestions, I'm just gonna go get Arcade. Because he's my favourite, so. And also it would help us do the Enclave quest line, so. If none of you have any real suggestions, I'm gonna go get Arcade. How about Arcade again? I think we should go get Arcade again. I think you're right. Let's go. Alright, I'm still wearing this weird Halo thing. Old Man Petey. Also not a real companion. Also not a real... I don't know what...
That tower on the strip?
I don't know who you've been talking to. These are not real people. It's not busted in it. Not yet. Okay. Alright. Let's go talk to Arcade. Difficult Pete. Easy Pete. Small buff cousin. No, so not an option. Here he is. Hello, Arcade.
Hi. If you're looking for medical help, try the other doctors. I'm just a researcher. Not even a particularly good one.
What kind of research?
Oh, you know, finding alternative treatments for common illnesses and injuries. Stim packs out of barrel cacti and other fantastic improbabilities. As far as fruitless wastes of time go, it's quite noble in its aims.
What's the goal?
For the past 100 years or so, the followers have managed to get by using salvaged medical supplies from the old world. But the side effect of medical success is that more people live longer. Funny how that works. Eventually, we'll run out of hospitals to loot. We need new ways to produce those supplies, or maybe old ways if this research goes anywhere.
Oh, you don't sound too enthusiastic about it.
I'm enthusiastic about helping people, but nihil novi sub sole.
Isn't that the language Caesar's legion speaks?
Caesar can cite Cato to suit his purpose. Many people have spoken Latin. Some of them were quite pleasant. It's unfortunate that the language is now associated with the gentleman across the river.
Where did you learn that?
Not from the Legion, if that's what you're getting at. Books, sheet music, gladiator movie holotapes, bits and pieces here and there. The followers have extensive libraries, but we all draw water from the same old well. Even Caesar.
What the fuck did you just say?
Oh, sorry. There's nothing new under the sun. If Agave and Mesquite were that miraculous, the locals would have figured it out a few thousand years ago.
Oh no, this is the arcade Ganon is based. I love arcade.
I don't know anything that the others couldn't tell you. Caesar was one of the followers. Before my time, of course. He wanted to rebuild the new world in the image of the old. A sad story of good intentions gone bad. In that regard, he's hardly unique. If you set aside his leadership capabilities, extensive knowledge, and ruthless cunning, he's just another jerk who steps on people to get his way.
Let's talk about something else.
Certain.
Why'd you do research instead of providing medical assistance?
Not all followers are people persons. Besides, someone needs to do research. I have no problem with Julie sticking me back here. Out of sight, out of mind. There are worse things one can be, though I do admit it is a bit boring. Though it has a noble goal, I don't think this research will yield much fruit. No pun intended.
I mean, Kaiser is the proper pronunciation. That's why they pronounce it Kaiser. Like, normal people say Caesar because that's how it's spelt, but Kaiser is the actual pronunciation. The Latin pronunciation. Why don't you come with me?
No offense intended, but why should I go anywhere with you?
Yeah. Things are bad around here. I'd like to make a difference. I'd like you to help me.
That seems appropriately resolute and yet vague. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and go with you, but let me be clear about something. If you plan to help Caesar's Legion, this is going to be a brief relationship. I may not have all the answers for how to fix Freeside's problems, but Caesar taking control isn't part of the solution. Fair?
Fair enough.
All right, let's not waste any time. There are people out there to help, things to learn. Maybe not in that order, but let's get to it.
Yay! Yippee! Woohoo! Yeah! We've done it, gang. We have a friend now. For the first time in this playthrough, we have a friend. Okay, right. Let's have a look. So, where shall we start our Mojave tour, then? Like, down in Good Springs? Like, there's so much down in Good Springs we could be looking at. Yeah, let's go to Good Springs. We haven't been back to Good Springs since we left, so... Damn, it's gone darker around here. I'm guessing we killed Ringo. I remember doing that. Hey, Pete. How you doing? Night with the wife? Yeah. Where's Judy? Oh, she might be asleep, actually. It is, like, midnight.
So much for the might of the NCR. Their president got killed over at Hoover Dam.
It's true. I should probably just wait till morning. This could be much more fun till morning. Yay, yippee, woohoo. I do like jumping for joy. It is fun. Yeah, let's wait till it's morning. There we go. Right. So, I think probably the best place to go first is Good Springs Cave, Devil Gullet. We are level 50 now, so being level... Oh, I see you linked to the clip. Okay, fair enough. I jump all the time. I love jumping. Anyway, like I said, I'm level 50 now, so nothing should really give me too much trouble, hopefully. So I have good old lightning here. Yeah, no, in real life I jump all the time. I think I jumped this morning. You ever like walk along the road and just hop over? You know, and hop over the curb. I do that sometimes. That's fun.
What a shame.
Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Can't see you do. Okay, well, maybe you're just sad. I don't know.
I guess that could have gone worse.
There we go. We successfully punched to death a couple of small animals and looted these dead people. Should we rate everywhere we go? I think that'd be fun, actually. Since we're on a tour, we'll rate everywhere we go. This cave I would give a solid 2. Oh, there's a plasma defender in here, actually. There's something. There's a plasma defender in here. I guess if you're... I guess if you're like early game coming in here and getting a plasma defender will be useful because it's just outside Good Springs, and you're only like the only thing you've got to fight is a couple of some coyotes. But overall, pretty boring location, I'd say, for Good Springs Cave. I think I'm gonna stick with my original rating of 2. Not a particularly interesting area. Yo, that dog's hovering though. That's based. Where's that dog gone? Tell you what, it's out of 10. Everything's out of 10.
Looks like break time's over.
Okay. So here's our next location, which is the Devil's Gullet. As you can see, it's just a big pit. There's some cars inside of it, which form like sort of a bridge. There's some NG cell ammo here. Magnum rounds. There's a Sunset Soft Spreader style bottle cap. And some Hydra. Apart from that, there's nothing really down here. Anything in here? No, there's just some things. Okay, so this location only has a Sunset Aspirilla Star bottle cap in it. And a little bit of ammo. So I think we'll give this one a 1 out of 10. Like, this one, sure, it's a fun pit, I guess. But there's nothing in here. There's nothing in here. There's no reason to ever come down here. I think Arcade might be stuck down there now, so... Nope, there he is. So yeah, I'm not too interested in the Devil's Gullet, I don't think. These early game areas, they're a bit, there's a guy up there. Or a gal. I don't know, the Yangtze Memorial. That's a prospector.
Put down that sick motor runner son of a bitch.
Okay, so this is the Yangtze Memorial. It's a big cross. This is the Yangtze Memorial. It is my grave. Let's see. There's a place to sleep here, I guess. There's a sign warning of Deathclaws ahead, which has a bag behind it with some low-level loot. Let's see. Some burial mounds with some low-level loot. Actually, only one of them has low-level loot, actually. Never mind. Yeah, this one's another 1 out of 10, I think. Like, it's a cool landmark. Honestly, I don't know why it'd be outside of Good Springs. Why this Yangtze Memorial would be outside of Good Springs. It seems like for such a small town, having one here is seems a bit strange. And yeah, there's nothing really here, so... There is this shack. I think there's a hollowed out rock nearby. Oh yeah, this one, yeah. No, yeah. There's nothing really on the memorial itself. This shack, shall we count... The shack itself is an unmarked location. Do we count this as part of the memorial?
Looks like break time's over.
Okay. We counting this shack as part of the memorial? There's some steady in here. Yeah, why not? Fair enough. It is one of the few places you can get a 9 iron, so that's something. Let's see. There's some ammo. So there's a machete in here, so if you want a machete, like, at the beginning of the game and you don't want to kill any Legion, there's a free machete here. It's a lad's life. Okay, if we're counting this shack as part of the memorial, I'd say this elevates the memorial to a solid 3. Let's give it a 3, because I believe this shack can act as player housing. So we'll give this one a 3, I think. I think a 3. So Yangtze Memorial with shack is a 3, so we've already been to Good Spring Cemetery. Good Spring Cemetery is in itself like a 1. You can get some cigarette butts there that can help you later with Benny, but it's in itself it's not a good area. Not much to do there. Obviously we've got Good Springs. Good Springs is a solid 8. It's the starter town. It's got some good loot. Got a couple of interesting quests to do. Solid 8 out of 10. Good Springs itself. You alright, Arcade? You keeping up? Yeah, you keeping up. So that's true. It does have a snow globe. Okay, Good Spring Cemetery can be elevated to 2 because it's got a snow globe.
Yo mommy, I believe Good Springs is a 9 out of 10 because it has Doc.
What, Mr. Doc Mitchell? I mean, I don't know if Doc Mitchell is worth a whole point. Out of 10? Like, I'm already giving it an 8. Okay, next we've got Good Spring Source. This is Good Spring Source. You can get clean water here if you want. He literally saved our asses. But yeah, but for the rest of the game, he's just a doctor. So, early in the game, you can get a shovel here. So if you need a shovel. Do I have a shovel on me? Actually, I should do. Actually, I do because I dug up those graves earlier. So it's always useful to carry a shovel with you in this game. So if you want a shovel, you can get here. You can get some clean water. But apart from that, there's nothing really... Hey, Reed. There's nothing really fantastic here. So I think this is another 2 out of 10 area, to be honest. 2 out of 10 location. Nothing really here. Right, let's go down to Gene. Let's go down to Gene skydiving. Now, in the real world, Gene is like a town? Like, it's a full town. Like, that's why it's got a thing on the sign. It's true, it's not Fortnite. But in this game, it's just this shack. There's no town for Gene here. Gene skydiving is just this shack. What the fuck are you shooting at? Hey, wait, how'd you get here? Welcome to the Mojave tour. How are you doing? Ow, what the fuck? Arcade, where is he? Oh, it's a gecko. Okay.
I'm glad that's over with.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, in the real life, Gene is a town, but here it is... Oh, I guess he killed this guy as well. But here it is just this shack called Gene Skydiving. So if we go in... so there's usually a key... If we hadn't done it before, there was a key on this, which unlocks this, which has some good low-level loot. It's got an ammo box. It's got Sunset Sarsaparilla cap. Arcade is badass, I agree. But apart from that, there's not much in here. Apart from low-level loot. But for the area of the game, the time in the game you get to it, it's... Oh, there's a weapon repair kit here. Okay, I think this is a solid 5 out of 10, 5 out of 10 location, to be honest. Gene Skydiving, for the time we found it, got some cool stuff in it. It's got a cool aeroplane. I believe this might be a, I think this might be a unique airplane model, so that's pretty cool. I don't remember seeing this airplane anywhere else in the game. But yeah, you know, I think solid area. I think solid building. It's also got this, which has explosives in it if you need those. I don't know. We'll keep heading down the road to Sloan. Have I been to the NCR correctional facility? I have not, so we're going to have to pull in on the NCR correctional facility, I'm afraid.
Glad to see my tax dollars aren't going to waste.
Oh, thank you for subscribing, Twinkle. Choose. Oh, once I just realized I've got to move that, so I've got that on my screen. There we go. Thank you for subscribing. It's much appreciated. Okay. So yeah, that way goes to Sloan, and this way goes to the NCR correctional facility. So we're gonna have to go visit there, which I don't think is gonna go very well because the NCR, sorry, the powder gangers don't like us very much, unfortunately. The powder gangers, in fact, hate us and want us dead. But we're still gonna have to go visit the location so we can properly rate it. You know, we gotta give a proper rating. That's a lot of blood. You know, it wouldn't be a tour if we didn't visit everywhere. You know. We wouldn't be a very good Yelp reviewer if we didn't visit everywhere. So let's see. So obviously, before we get into the facility itself, there's these caravans out here. There's some low-level loot, some more dynamite if you need it. We have to propaganda at the location, yeah? I mean, propaganda for what? Right, let's see. So obviously the NCR correctional facility, big prison. The locals hate us. Give us a propaganda. Oh, that door's just exploded. Okay, sure, why not? Hey gang, it's me. How you doing? Oh, that's arcade, my mistake. Oh. Oh, the powder gangers don't stand a single chance against me. Oh, it might actually be too strong for this. That guy can stay alive. He's a good guy. Okay, so this is the entrance room. It's got some low-level powder gangers in it. Obviously, if you're allied with the powder gangers, they don't shoot you. So it's just you're right. There's just a bunch of NPCs here. Let's see what we've got going on out in this yard. There's a big yard area here, as you can see. There's a big yard area. There's a big, lots of areas to do exercise if you need it. Lots of overturned tables, though. Like, this seems like a bit of a waste of, like, if you, like, you could tidy this up a bit, you know.
Here we go.
Let's have a look in cell block A, I think. So cell block A, obviously a wall's come down at some point. But you know, there's plenty of beds. I don't think any of these beds are owned, so you can sleep in this bed. You can sleep in all these beds, so that's pretty good. Oh, frag grenades. Cookbook. Armor. Oh, there's a mine box here. That's pretty nice. Let's see what's inside it. Frag mines, yeah. I mean, obviously, if you're going for an explosives run and like you need some early explosives, then this is a good place to come, especially if you've not pissed off the powder gangers yet, you know. If you've not pissed off the powder gangers yet, then this is a good place to come and get some early game explosives. I believe there's another door here that takes cell block B, yeah. I mean, everyone always does. You'd have to be mad to ally with the powder gangers. Like, no one has ever allied with the powder gangers. Oh, okay, sorry. I keep punching out K by accident. Let's see what we got in here. Like, who would want to, like, Oh, powder charge, nice. Yeah, there's no really in here, just some very low level loot. Is a good Airbnb? I mean, I've seen worse, to be honest. Right, let's go into the proper office building, see if we can find out more about this location, like that might elevate its score a little bit, because it's not, yeah, the administration building. See what we've got.
What a shame.
There's a doctor in here, so that's something. Like having a doctor on might help you. That's makes it like a small town, you know. I guess if you have wiped out Good Springs in this area, it makes a good Good Springs alternative, you know, and you need a doctor. Let's have a look upstairs.
What was that?
Oh, hi. Good job, Arcade.
Murderer! Who's there?
Um,
Murderer! No!
Looks like
okay, but yeah, there are some quests you can do here for Eddie. Obviously Eddie is no longer with us. But that's fine. He doesn't need to be with us. He's with us in spirit. There's a safe here, which I think has some fairly low-level loot, if I remember correctly. Let's have a look. It's got some bottle caps. It's got some medics. Psycho. Yeah, if you want some drugs, there's some drugs there. I believe there's also a room over here that has some ammo in it. Yeah, it's got some Magnum rounds, some 12-gauge rounds. So yeah, if you're early in the game and you've not pissed off the powder gangers, like the second you leave Good Springs, then, you know, there's definitely a lot of good that this location could do for you, I think. So I think this is a solid 6 out of 10. I'd give this a solid 6 out of 10, I think. Like, obviously the downside is that if you piss off the powder gangers, there's not much you can do with it, but I think, you know, for an early game location, if you need some good loot, a good head start, then solid 6 out of 10 for the anti-cultural facility. Oh, what a go. Of course, Myers is here as well. Myers, if you don't, is one of the options for if you're when you're replacing Prim Sheriff. But obviously most people just go for the robot because it's the easiest. So, like, if you want to get Myers, you have to like go all the way up to the Mojave outpost, then like get a pardon for him, then come back down, and then to get him to go to Prim. It's a big hassle. It's a lot back and forth. You know, it's not really worth it. Like, you could just get Prim Slim. Ah. Right, so let's continue back up to the main road now that we've thoroughly investigated the NCR correctional facility. Notice hitchhikers may be escaped prisoners. Ooh, something to worry about. That is a unique sign, I believe. So, you know, get us you know, a couple of points for having, you know, unique world building signs. I think that's pretty I think that's pretty cool. Unique world building signs. That's good touch. Good touch. Let's keep walking down the road. Obviously, if we see any cool unmarked locations, then we will give those appropriate ratings as well.
looks like time's over.
It was a dog arcade. I mean, let's be honest, at the moment, the entire prisoner population is escaped since they killed all the guards, so. You say how often do prisoners escape from there? A lot, apparently. Enough to want to assign exactly. I mean, you're never going to have a 100% non-escape rate, you know? Where the fuck is this bright follower meet? What? Okay, that's a bit weird. Okay. Well, yeah, even pre-war, you're never going to have 100% not escape. Okay, as we stroll up here, we're strolling up to Sloan. Obviously, if you were just starting the game, you'll be stopped here by Chomps Lewis here, who I always thought looked like the TF2 engineer. Because he won't let you, well, you can go further, but he'll advise you not to go any further because of the Deathclaw problem in the quarry. Of course, we have Snuffles. Hey, Snuffle, how you doing? Yay. Snuffles is our resident pet mole rat. He's great. There's a few small things you can do here for money. You can repair Snuffles' legs. You can repair this generator. But if you're really desperate for money, then if you come up to the mining office, these boxes back here are usually full of bottle caps. I've already taken them, but like they have quite a lot of bottle caps in those trunks. If you need early game money, obviously early game most of the time you'll get here, you'll explore, then you'll turn around and go back the other way because you won't be able to deal with the Deathclaws further on. So. Is there a piece of a bright follower here? What? What bright follower? What? Okay, that's confusing. But yeah, so, like, obviously you would get turned around here. Obviously we have already cleared all the Deathclaws from this area. So, we can go into Quarry Junction. Now, obviously, Quarry Junction is usually full of Deathclaws. In fact, there is still a Deathclaw in here. Wait, did we not clear the Deathclaws from this area? Oh god, I don't think we've cleared the Deathclaws, gang. Oh god. I don't think we cleared the Deathclaws.
Looks like trouble.
Get him. Okay. So obviously this area is full of Deathclaws. You.
Bad guys.
I don't think they're bad guys, they're animals. I don't think they can... Hello. God fucking damn. Okay, so Quarry Junction is again an instant 0 out of 10. This is a... Oh, okay, that's useful. Like, Quarry Junction is not the place to be. That's what happened last time we tried to clear this place out. Fair enough. Do I have any ranged weapons? I must have some ranged weapons on me. Or something useful at least. Hey, Thump. We can use Thump to clear the place out. But yeah, obviously there's all the Deathclaws. But also the other big problem is there's not really any loot here, you know. Fuck, I missed. Fine, I'll just shoot at it from this range. Don't get too close. Fuck. Oh, good job, Arcade. The mother Deathclaw's gone berserk at the death of her baby. Well, not anymore she hasn't, because she's dead. Where's the battle music coming from? But anyway, if you come over here, there is a light machine gun that you can grab, as well as a bunch of ammo and a super stim pack. Oh, hi, okay. Oh, fuck. Return. Open that up. Get grease lightning on my fist. There we go. There is those... Oh, fuck. Stop it. You're scaring me. There is also the Deathclaw Hunter, which is a modded weapon, so we're not counting that in the... we're not counting the modded weapon, and there's a mini nuke here. That is not modded. So yeah, you can get a light machine gun, you can get a mini nuke, and a bit of ammo. But overall, there's nothing really else in Quarry Junction. That's pretty much it. So for clearing out all the death claws, like, you don't get much for it, and that's kind of sad, you know. Like, there's just not a lot in it for you to clear out the death claws. I guess there's the sense of accomplishment, you know, like, you can come in here, you can clear out the death claws, and you'll be like, yeah, I've grown so much in power because I can clear out all these death claws, and that's good. That's a good feeling. But I just think there could be more just loot in here, you know, like, there's not even a unique weapon in here for your efforts, you know. Like, that place has a light machine gun. If it was a unique light machine gun, it's not time to walk the Lonesome Road. We're doing the Grand Mojave tour today. I'm just going to locations and giving them a Yelp review, basically. Because I think that's funny. But also I noticed that we have, like, all these areas that we haven't been to. Like, all these places. I thought it would be fun just to go, you know, walk around Mojave and you know, talk about them, see what the scale of, like, good to bad areas are, you know. Did I rate Sloan? I think Sloan's a solid 4 out of 10. Like, it's got some low-level loot and the ability to get some weapons, but...
You need something?
I killed the Deathclaw mother in the Alpha Male.
Does walking around the Mojave almost make you wish for a nuclear winter?
It doesn't, no. We do not wish for a nuclear winter. But yeah, Sloan, I would say 4 out of 10, and Quarry Junction, 2 out of 10. Like I said, there's not even any unique weapon or anything in there. Like, if that light machine gun was unique, then, you know, I think I'd give it a bit of a boost, but... yeah, no, it's kind of shit overall. Yeah, Quarry Junction's not a particularly good area. High-level enemies, but nothing really unique to find, so... the bark scorpions. Now, obviously, we can't talk about the Hidden Valley bunker too much, because I've already blown it up. But Hidden Valley in general is a pretty good place. There's about 3 bunkers around here that you can go into. They all have some pretty good loot, depending on your lockpick level. It's all dependent on lockpick level, because every one has this door at the end, which you can lockpick open. 2 of them are average, and 1 of them is hard. Oh, look, I missed some rounds in here. But no, like, these bunkers have, like, they have rounds in them. They have... couple of them have, one of them has a couple of mini nukes in them. And of course you have the Brotherhood bunker, which, as I said, we have thoroughly exploded. Good Brotherhood, I'm so well, of course. But no, we've thoroughly exploded the Brotherhood, so I guess we could go check in their bunker, see if there's anything left of them. Yeah, no, they, yeah, there's nothing really in here for us. You're Arcade. Hey, let's talk to Arcade.
What's up?
What's your opinion on the current situation?
Helping the NCR is better than helping Mr. House, but I don't think it's the best solution for the people in New Vegas. If the NCR can take full control of Freeside and the Strip, it's going to get worse before it gets better. Besides, even if New Vegas eventually gets representation in the NCR's Senate, it's not like the NCR runs efficiently.
It's true, it's not. Anyway, goodbye. So yeah, so Hidden Valley... I don't like the hogging on the power, but that's fair. So Hidden Valley, like, as a whole, it's got a few locations. It's got the whole Brotherhood quest line in it. Oh, the Brotherhood quest line is just fetch quests, so I don't think that's a good metric. I'm gonna give Hidden Valley, like, as a location, because it's just one location. Yeah, just Hidden Valley. I'm gonna give it 6 out of 10. Yeah, 6 out of 10. Like, it could be better, it could be more interesting, but overall, I don't think it's bad at all. Right, over here we've got our next location, which is Neil's shack. Wait, this isn't Neil's shack. Where's Neil's shack? That's Neil's shack. That one's Neil's shack over there. Yeah, here we go, Neil's shack. So Neil should be in here, I'd imagine. Yep, there
Good
is.
work, human. Maybe now this place can rest in peace. I still have a job to do here. Some mutants may have heard Tabitha's broadcast.
Okay, so the first time you come to Black Mountain, Neil's meant to run out. I did inform you that not to go up to Black Mountain because there is a crazy super mutant that's broadcasting information to other super mutants to come to Black Mountain and kill all the humans. Which, you know, fair thing to warn about. However, Neil's shack as a location, not very interesting. There's 2 frag grenades in there and nothing else. 2 frag grenades and of course Neil. So I'm gonna have to give that 1 out of 10. There's like nothing really here, so let's make our way up the Black Mountain. I'm not sure if we're gonna get attacked because I have killed Tabitha for the Brotherhood, so I killed Tabitha for the Brotherhood and then also killed the Brotherhood, so I guess that's just a net negative in the world, I guess. Like, no one benefited from my actions there. What do you think about the new Discord layout? I think it sucks, to be honest.
What a shame.
Oh, here we go. This is interesting. So, basically, this is a trap, right? You go up here, and then this fucking boulder starts coming down towards you, like an Indiana Jones trap. Which I think is an extremely funny thing to happen. There are also, it is very goofy. There are also a bunch of super mutants around, as you know. However, our goal is Black Mountain itself, because this road, the road up to Black Mountain, not a location. Not a location. This is just a road to travel. So we need to get up to where the location is for us to be able to rate the area. So. We'll keep traveling up the road. One thing I do like about the mutants in New Vegas is, like, they don't do, like, any gore. Like, you know, in Fallout 3 like, and Fallout 4, the mutants, like, they have big gore sacks. And they have big gore sacks, and they're, like, just basically orcs. Like, I like how they don't characterize them like that in Fallout New Vegas. Because that's never what they've been like before, so. So obviously there's a lot less mutants here now, because we've already killed Tabitha.
Looks like trouble.
Ah, what the fuck? Okay, we can walk up to them. I've got a punching weapon. I'm a punching person. Yeah, see this. Oh fuck! I guess part of this road that we should rate is or a part of this location we should rate is accessibility. Like, how accessible is Big Mountain? Which is oh, that was Arcade, my mistake. Sorry, Arcade. And obviously it's Big Mountain.
010 terrible costumer service.
Big Mountain is not very accessible, especially if you're low level. Because this place, you gotta remember, Good Springs is like just over there. Like, this is fairly low level. Like, if you ignore Chumpsworth's advice. But you know, I guess he does warn you. He's like, do not go any further. Like, there's shit out there. So I guess we could count this area as being past the point that Chomp Lewis has warned you not to go. So yeah, actually, I think we should count this as a higher level area.
Looks like trouble.
Obviously, the super mutants do change as your level increases. They start as super mutant, just normal super mutants, and then they change to super mutant masters, which is who we're fighting at the moment. So there is some level scaling here, which is something to be taken into consideration. If you come here at low level, then you'll face significantly weaker super mutants. Let's see what's in here. It's a locked trunk. You don't see these blue trunks much, I noticed. Like, I like this design of chest, but you don't see a lot. Usually contains bottle caps, so... Oh, there's some quite good bottle caps in here.
010 it makes the Triad look like the Ritz Hotel.
I do like this, this actually, like, this building's like... That building is this fallen off, satellite dish, which I think is a cool touch. I think that's a nice touch.
Looks like break time's over.
Obviously, there's a lot of nightkin around. You've got to take that into account as well.
I'm glad that's over with.
It is a good source of heavy weapons and big melee weapons if you want that at the start of the game, though. So I've already killed him, but up here there's a nightkin that has a unique sniper, not sniper rifle, a unique, what you call it? The word rocket launcher, that's it. A unique rocket launcher. So that's something to take into account if you're using heavier weapons. Anyway, we're up at Big Mountain now. This is the radio station. This is where you will have fought your way up here to come and kill Tabitha. Or you could have snuck your way up here. I snuck my way up here when we did the quest, so... then up here, of course, you have the broadcast station. Is Tabitha's body still in here? It's not, no. You can get a unique item here, which is this sheet music book. You don't find this anywhere else, apart from, I think, one in Dead Money. But in the base game, it's the only place you can find the sheet music book. It doesn't do anything, so... Oh, I never got this loot. Huh. I had a bunch of loot I never got. So that's something. There's a key on Tabitha's person, they'll give you a bunch of loot. There's a storage building here. Okay, let's have a look around in here. Oh wait, this is a very hard terminal, but if I remember the passwords on this terminal. Entry 1. As if I don't have enough pointless things to do here, Tabitha wants me to start keeping a log of all the repairs I do. So here's my first entry log. I fixed up several old terminals that are left over in the intact buildings here, wondering what she's planning to use them for. Apparently the mutants raided a caravan today. One of their rifles jammed, took about 7 minutes to fix. I also performed minor maintenance on the broadcast tower outside. It's tempting to think that I could have just pulled a switch there and taken this accursed stage off the air. No doubt she would have killed me soon afterwards, so it might have been worth it, just see the look on her face. The mutant with a scar across his face, whom I've taken to calling Cuddles, stopped in today. Asked me to fix his car. I told him it's outside my expertise and they're serious for he was going to kill me. Tried to escape today. Tabitha had one of her men beat me senseless when they caught me. Now they lock me up in the next room whenever I'm not working on something. Oh, and I fixed a toaster. Cuddles came about his car again. He even brought a container of gas and asked if that would help. I tried to tell him that the gas was not the problem, but he got really angry and dragged me outside. Tabitha killed him herself before things got too ugly. At least I won't have to hear about his damn car anymore. Tabitha came in today. She said she's concerned about my safety. She insisted that I change the lock on my door to require a password. I'm using one of the other computers I fixed. I'm really starting to regret fixing those. The password is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like anyone who cares will ever read this. Okay. Disengage lock. And here we go. Here's one of your other companions of choice. Who is Raoul. Hello.
Took you long enough.
I always have trouble pronouncing his name. Raoul. I cannot pronounce that fucking name. Raoul. It's okay by me. Enjoy your freedom.
Alrighty then. I'll just head out. Alone. By myself. Into the dangerous waste.
Do you want to tag along with me?
Sorry, boss.
Okay. Tell me about yourself.
Sure, boss. What do you want to know?
Who are you?
Name's Raul.
Raul.
Alfonso Tejada. I'm the mechanic around here.
Where are you from?
I was born just outside Mexico City. My family had a little ranch there.
Why can't I ask who are you again? What?
You forget about me already, boss? You sure you didn't take a blow to the head or something? My name is Raul Alfonso Tejada.
I can just keep asking. Why does your jumpsuit say Miguel?
Probably because it used to be Miguel's.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, here's your one of your other companions, Raul. He's a cowboy. In fact, if you do his quest line, he's one of the best fighters in the game. Like, he becomes really powerful if you... Oh look, there's Cole's toy car. He gets really powerful if you do his quest line.
Looks like trouble.
Oh fuck, another nightkin. Fuck, there's nightkins everywhere.
I guess that could have gone worse.
Okay, anyone else? He is voiced by Danny Trejo too, that is true. You can flick these knobs and they rotate satellite dishes. They don't do much though, I don't... Like, I've already flicked them, so... But yeah, Black Mountain, I would give a solid 9 out of 10, I think. Like, it's an interesting area. It's got a lot of good fighting. It's got a lot of good loot. And it's got a cool quest to go along with it. I think I would... yeah, I think I'd give Black Mountain a 9 out of 10. You can get a companion here. You can get loot. You can get anything here. Black Mountain really is a place of your dreams, I think. I think that is part of what makes Black Mountain so special for a lot of people. Like, you could honeymoon here, you know, you could bring your loved ones, you could bring your wife. Yeah, I think Black Mountain's solid 9 out of 10. I'd give Black Mountain 9 out of 10. There's green goop. That green goop's not usually there. Okay, let's make our way back down. Make our way back down and back to the road. We want to do this in like a fairly logical manner. Otherwise, we're just gonna be hopping around the entire Mojave, like back and forth in a zigzag pattern. And you know, that's kind of cringe. That's no fun for anyone, so. Yeah, right, Neil, I've killed everyone. I hope that's fine. Thank you. I think Neil deserved to know. No. Right. Okay, so back on the road again. Bright shining lights of New Vegas guiding our way. Oh, there's a death claw. Do not... Oh, fuck. That was a big hit. I've been low on stim packs this entire adventure. Like, in my off-stream save, I have I have 115 stim packs. For some reason, I've never been able to keep my stim pack reserves high in this on stream for some reason. Maybe it's because I mainly use explosives and unarmed weapons. Maybe that doesn't help. Like in my off-stream save, I'm using guns, so... Okay. I'm sure the constant explosions and getting right up close to deathcore isn't helping. Where did Arcade go? Arcade, you loser, where are you? Oh god, there's another one. They're everywhere, they're fucking everywhere, for real, for real. Okay, that one's down. Let's take this one down. There we go. I have no idea where Arcade went. I think he's just gone. What's this? Oh, we've got some mercenaries who have died, obviously. Oh, there you are. Thanks for your help, Arcade. Much appreciated.
Looks like trouble.
What is this? Oh, it's a legionary assassin, okay. God, I'm always being besieged by assassins. Right, let's have a look over here, see what we've got over here. This is... I don't actually know what this location is. Junction 15 railway station. Okay. It's a bobby pin. Okay. Ow. Anyway, is there actually anything here? I don't think there is, so you can't go inside. There's just some suitcases. Okay, yeah, I think this is our first 0 out of 10, I gotta be honest. It's 8 bottle caps. And there's a bottle cap there, okay. There's a star bottle cap here. There's a bottle cap there. Okay, yeah, this is 0 out of 10. Like, there's nothing here. And you have to, like, fight death claws for this? Yeah, no, this is nothing. This is not a... Yeah, 0 out of 10. Junction 15 railway station. Complete 0 out of 10. Not... No. Right, let's see. Let's have a quick gander at our map, see where we're going. There's a hunter's farm right here, so we might as well go... There we go, here, this one. Oh, there's powder gangers. Oh, okay.
Looks like trouble.
Yeah, I think we're the trouble, actually. Oh, you kidding me? No mind, they're the trouble. One sec, gotta aim this right. God, there's so many powder gangers around here. Okay, no, that one's elite. For fuck's sake. Does anyone else want to try and kill me? Yes, there is someone else trying to kill me. God. Did I miss both those shots I did? Oh, Season Legion Infamy famed. What fame decreased? What will I do? It's not like they liked me anyway. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking die. Like, I like how it's like, oh, it's you've decreased your fame with Caesar's Legion. Like, they're attacking me. Like, it's not like I decided to try and kill them. Like how much more could my fame decrease with a faction if they're sending assassins after me, you know? Anyway, back to Hunter's Farm now that we've dealt with all this, all that nonsense. Okay, Hunter's Farm. Is there anything in here? It's a bunch of sarsaparilla. There's a cool car explosion, but I don't think we can count that. Do we count the car explosion? Do we factor in our own experiences with the area to our rating? Yeah, I don't think this is a particularly interesting building. Nah. Yeah, fair enough. Free. Free. Right, let's go over here. This isn't a location, I don't think. No, it's not. The location we're looking for is over there. Okay, this one has a garden gnome, so that's something. We'll go inside. The fuck was that? Oh, there's bottle caps in here. Nice. Some mattresses. This future weapons day. Yeah, this is kind of lame. Okay, fine. Wait, what?
What a shame.
Who are these people? NCR deserters. Okay, I don't think there's a vanilla. I think these are mod added.
You like that?
Ow. I'm nearly dead. I have got to go get more stim packs. I am dying out here, gang. Do I have anything? Do I even have anything to eat? I don't think I do. I've got Sarah Madre Martini. That'll do. Arcade, they're dead. You can get up now. Arcade, you can get up now. They're dead. Yeah, they're dead. There we go. I guess if you want a damaged garden gnome, then this is one of the few places you can get one. Severely disappointed in the locations we visited so far, though. Oh, you more powder gangers? You're probably more. Yeah, you're more powder gangers. No, you're fiends. Never mind. Oh, a stim pack. Excellent. That's useful for me. I guess that was quite rude to me. I just assumed they were powder gangers. Right, so in here we have Vault 4, is it? This is a vault. Vault 19. Let's head on into Vault 19. Everyone loves a good vault, don't they? I've never met someone who didn't like vaults. Right, let's go investigate, see what we've got going on here. Overseer's office, okay. Hello.
Who the hell are you? I know you weren't one of the inmates.
What's got you so worked up?
That coward Lim has been talking about surrendering to the NCR. Now the men are confused, not sure who's leading this gang. Fucking idiots.
Who's Lem?
He was an inmate like the rest of us. He was useful during the jailbreak, but now, he's just another coward. He wants us to leave the vault and hand our asses to the NCR, as if they treat us like human beings.
Tell me about the prison break.
A beautiful thing. Saved a little blast powder here, hit a makeshift weapon there, and one day, I orchestrated a little symphony for the NCR.
So what brought you this place?
Heard there was an abandoned vault along this mountain ridge, and that the wildlife here had teeth big enough to keep the NCR away.
Why is the area so dangerous?
It's a fucking death trap around here. Fiends swarm all over Vault 3 in the east, and there are fucking death claws south of that at Quarry Junction. If you're looking for humans, the cons are north of us, and there's an NCR base at McCarran past Vault 3. Supposedly, there are muties to the southeast.
Stop! Oh, thank you for following, Risque Rain. Much appreciated. Tell me about the fiends.
Like raiders, but worse. These guys are messed up on every damn chem there is. You can spot them by the horn skulls they wear as hats.
Tell me about Quarry Junction.
The NCR has been mining there for a while, but now it's full of death claws. Don't go there unless you want a quick, bloody death.
Hello, fellow estrogen taker. How are you doing? Tell me about the super mutants.
I've heard the muties there are different, completely insane, and supposedly they use some kind of invisibility technology. I'd stay away.
Unfortunately, I'm not taking estrogen at the moment. I've run out and I've got to wait for a blood test, so actually, I should check my email. I haven't done that today. So let me just check my email and see if I can finally go get my blood test. Nope, no email yet. Cringe and sad. I'm sad. I hope so too. Tell me about Camp McCarran.
It's the main base for the NCR and a breeding ground for oppression in the name of patriotic bullshit. Do humanity a favor and blow it up.
Oh, okay. Why do you hate the NCR so much anyway?
Their republic is a joke. They're a bunch of tyrants led by an even greater tyrant, that idiot Kimball. They think they have the right to annex every inch of dirt in the West and force their system on every man, woman, and child.
Well, that sounds bad. I think we should kill the NCR and everyone involved.
He was an inmate like the rest of us.
I'm joking, of course. We just let their president die.
Troublemaker.
Okay, so these guys are from the NCR Correctional Facility, which we visited earlier, if you gangs will remember. This way I told you, Pitchfork.
You're not one of us.
Look, we can kill a bunch of NCR later. It's fine. What's going on around here?
Fucking Cook has us trapped here. After we escaped from an NCR prison, he dragged us around the wasteland until we ended up in this shithole. A group of us want to leave, go back to the NCR and surrender, but Cook won't let us.
What were you doing in prison?
I made my living sneaking into NCR camps looking for shit to steal. I got sloppy, and then I got caught.
How'd you get out?
Made it out during Cook's big prison break, like the rest of the guys here.
Tell me about the prison break.
I can be pretty sneaky when I need to be, and the prison guards were a joke. So, when Cook told me his plan, I spread the info to anyone that might be useful.
Got any work?
If you can find a way to cut off access to the sulfur in the caves below the vault, I've got some caps waiting for you.
I'll do it.
Thanks.
Anyway, so this is a fun little quest. Basically, both these guys one of them wants you to get rid of the sulfur.
Yeah, what do you want now?
And this one wants you to get the sulfur so that he can make more explosives. Both of which one of which is not good.
I'll do my best.
What we want is to blow the place up. The entire vault if possible. Because that's funny. And for that we need C4. Luckily, there's C4 scattered around the vault. And I've done this dance enough before to know exactly where it is. So, Stimpaks, excellent. Yes, C4 plastic explosives. I love C4. Good, because we're going to be using it to blow this entire place to the fucking ground. So for those of thee who do not know, this vault basically has a the story of this vault is that everyone was split into two teams, red team and blue team, and then they fought over a bunch of gravel pits, and for some elderly gentlemen who wanted control. But no, they were split into two teams, blue team and red team. And they what's the word I'm thinking of? Words. The Vault experiment was to make everyone paranoid, basically. The Vault Tech were like, oh yeah, we need to make everyone fucking paranoid so that they see like what happens when there's like competition, I guess is the word. Yeah, there were actually two overseers. But then obviously everyone went pretty much insane.
Looks like break time.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, everyone went pretty much insane and died, I think.
Bad guys.
Look, look out for that. Yeah. So yeah, things didn't go well in general. And now the powder gangers are here. And that's a-okay, because it means we don't have to have any guilt in blowing the place up. I just gotta find all the C4 scattered around the place. I know one of them is behind a sofa somewhere. And one of them's near the overseer's office, so. Maybe behind one of these sofas? Yeah, okay, there's one. How goes the Lonely Street? We're not doing Lonesome Road, we're doing a tour of the Mojave. Because I realized that there's a lot of places we hadn't been. And in fact we just ignored. So we're going on the tour of the Mojave and rating every location we come across. So come along with us, and we will see some cool areas.
What's going on?
For some reason, everyone in this vault was really keen on collecting bottle caps, it seems. I don't know why. Like, no other vault has this amount of bottle caps. Alright, into the sulfur caves.
Stop!
Well, thank you for falling, Alternate Banana Boy. How you doing? But no, Lonesome Road will be next time, I'm afraid. I just thought it'd be fun to do something. Oh, Night Stalkers. Fun to do something a little different. Ah, there we go. That's the last of the C4. Also, light bulbs, 2 favorite drinks, watermelon and lumen. Okay, I see. I get the joke. That's cringe. Wait, Oliver Swanwick is voiced by Ben 10 and Spider. What? That's ridiculous.
Looks like break time's over.
Yeah, who won the lottery? I did.
What a shame.
Okay, here's the sulfur. Plant enough C4 to destroy the caves, then run like hell. I need 5 packs of C4. Okay, plant enough C4 to destroy the caves. There we go. We've cut off supply to the sulfur.
What a shame. I guess that could have gone worse.
I can't believe one more C4 could destroy the entire vault. That's insane. Okay, let's go to Philip Len and tell him we did the job. Hey, Philip.
I sure hope that explosion...
Yep.
Good to hear. Without access to the sulfur, Cook doesn't have much to offer the gang. I guess it's over then. We can turn ourselves in.
Have you considered joining the Great Khans?
I hadn't thought of that. Would you...
Sure. Hey, Big Aunt Juliet, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Howdy, howdy, let's get rowdy. Right, we've been to the Great Khans, haven't we? Yeah, of course we have. So, as vaults go, Vault 19 is kind of boring. I'm gonna say that much.
Caesar...
It's always a pleasure to...
rotten hell for all.
Vault, yeah, Vault 19 is kind of boring as vaults go, unfortunately. The vault story isn't really that interesting. The powder gangers inside aren't that interesting. And it's basically just a trip. Basically, if you don't know where the C4 is, you have to trape around the wasteland looking for C4, and then you blow the place up.
You're back.
But luckily, lucky there is the C4 in the vault if you know where to look. Wonder where Cook went. I guess he just despawns if you don't do his part of the quest.
You eyeballing me?
Where's Samuel Cook gone? Does he literally just go away if you don't do his part? Okay, fair enough. But yeah, if you, I don't know, it's just kind of a lame vault. How's my armor looking? My armor's completely broken. We're gonna have to go get that repaired. See, I don't know, I'd give it a good 5 out of 10. It's not too annoying. But the enemies... Why'd I go here? I meant to go to the Mojave outpost. The enemies inside are fairly low levels. That's fine. I've always found that one interesting. The one where they threw the panther in and that's it. Because, like... I feel like a group of people... Like the amount of people to fill in a vault... would be able to take out a panther relatively quickly, you know. Like, I wouldn't think that would have been too much trouble for, like, a large group of people. And then you've just got a control vault, so I feel like 30 people could take out a panther. Like, obviously the biggest issue would be hesitation. Like, a lot of people wouldn't want to try and take out the panther. And that would lead it to them picking them off one by one. But I feel like if all 30 of them were like, yeah, we've got to take out this panther now, then I feel like 30 people could easily take out a panther. Alright, let's head back to Novak and put some of my stuff away, then we'll continue with the tour. That's been an hour and a half and we've only just, like, gone out of Good Springs. Right. Stick some of this junk in here. We'll keep Grease Lightning. Put that in there, put that in there, put that in there, put that in there. Keep the, keep those. Do we have any... Yeah, put those away. Okay, good. The big walk. It really is the big walk, isn't it? Okay, so we're Vault 19. So I feel like we might as well start from the strip and go to the surrounding areas, you know. I think that's probably... Because, like, we got to Vault 19 and then we start getting to, like, the air of Vegas, so... Okay, we'll head to the Freeside North Gate, and we'll start doing the surrounding areas, I think. Arcade, Arcade hasn't actually said anything during our travels so far. Like, he's mainly just shot at things. Yeah, let's we'll start this trip here in North Vegas Square. I don't go into North Vegas Square a lot. I don't actually know if there's any quests in here, to be honest. Like, it's just kind of a bombed out area. Like, nothing sends you to North Vegas Square, I don't think. Who are you?
Can I help you with something, stranger?
Crouton, how you doing? Tell me about New Vegas, North Vegas.
We've been here for a few years, just looking for a place we can call our own. Life's harsh, but still, it beats the hell out of the desert. We've got numbers, we've got food, and we've got trade. That's progress, stranger.
What is there to do here?
Keep your nose to the ground, stranger, that's what. Mind your own business and let us mind our own. Are we
Damn,
clear?
okay.
If you got a mind to loot the old H&H Tools factory, don't even bother. That place is sealed tighter than a rad scorpion's bunghole.
How do you know how tight a rad scorpion's bunghole is?
Flattened or gutted by traps. Then he starts to stink up the town, and we're the ones to clean up the mess.
Why Arcade specifically? I asked the chat which one to get, and they named a bunch of fake ones, and then Arcade. So since Arcade was the only real option, I picked Arcade. Who are you?
Name's Crandon, stranger.
Hi, Crandon.
I keep an eye out for trouble around here.
What kind of trouble?
Folks that don't belong. Murderers, rapists, extortionists, and everything in between. You know, business as usual in North Vegas, stranger.
Doesn't the NCR keep order around here?
NCR? Did you just crawl out from under a rock? Those folks only care about
this guy's got a very unique face, doesn't he?
And their pockets.
Like, you don't see a lot of people that look like this in Fallout.
We work this land, we own these streets, and we yank up the bad weeds ourselves. Got it?
Oh. Okay, he's a very fun companion to have if you're dumb as hell. He really is, though. Tell me more about your role here.
Jules, myself, and a few others patrol the streets and sewers. Any punks come up out of the rest of the city, we give them the runoff.
Need a hand of any trouble?
You want to help us out? What makes you think we want you around here, huh?
That's mean. I respect your independence, so I'm good at taking care of troubles.
That's the kind of stuff I like to hear, stranger. All right, we could use someone like you.
Like me? What would you like me to do?
Some squatters decided to take space where they don't belong, over by the playground. We'd prefer to keep them off the streets and out of sight. Maybe you could go and talk to them.
Okay, sure.
I like your speed.
Okay, over by the playground. Let me... So I guess these people. Hi.
What do you want?
Hi, Squatter Bill. Crandon says you're not allowed to stay here. You'll have to go somewhere else.
Oh, really? And how you gonna make us?
I'd rather not have any trouble. Here's 50 camps. Just keep yourself off the streets.
Sure, you got a deal. Pleasure.
I need my fix.
That was easy. Hey, Crandon. I paid them to leave.
Have you taken care of those squatters?
Yep.
That's good to hear. Can't ever be too careful with strangers around here.
Any more work?
Good work with those newcomers. I think you can handle more serious business with more serious rewards.
Ooh.
There's a handful of greasers down in the sewers causing trouble. They ain't packing too much iron, but I'd like them dealt with all the same.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Glad to hear it.
A couple of greasers in the sewers. How do we get to the sewers? I guess here. Yeah, okay. What do you mean by greasers? Do you mean like typical 50s greasers, or do you mean just like bad guys? Oh. Oh, here's a guy.
I bet NCR troops can't wait to clean the sewers.
I don't think I've ever been down here. I've played New Vegas for thousands of hours. I don't remember ever being down in this sewer. New Vegas really is a dense game. Let's see. Okay, my Pip-Boy marker's telling me that something's over here.
I need my fix.
Ah, here we go. You the greasers.
NCR should head back to their lands. I'm sure their people miss them.
Hello, Greaser Johnny.
What the hell are you looking at, punk?
I hear you've been causing trouble.
Oh, yeah? Fuck off, asshole.
Locals getting edgy. How long you think before you're gutted open by an angry mob?
I don't... Wait, you've got a point. All right, fellas. Let's get out of this shithole.
That was easy. I've never been down here. This is so interesting. There's a whole bunch of people just living in the Vegas sewers. I must have been down here at some point, surely, but I don't remember it. That is fascinating. Doesn't seem to be much loot down here, though. Which I guess is not surprising. There are people squatting in sewers. Like, what loot could you expect?
Howdy.
Like, would I even want to rob from people who are squatting in sewers is the question. The answer is probably not. I don't think I'm quite that evil, to be honest. Alright, anyway, I've cleared out the greasers.
Have you run off those greasers?
Yep.
Great work. I gotta make sure this place doesn't eat itself from the inside.
Anything else you'd like me to do?
You know, this time I may actually need a gun with a brain.
Ooh.
Talk to Mrs. Hostetler. She's near the Crimson Caravan. I think her daughter's making bad friends, the kind that'll slit your throat in the dark.
Okay.
I like your enthusiasm.
Okay, let's rate the New Vegas Square first of all, because obviously obviously this is the Mojave Grand Tour. We need to rate the places.
I've got nothing to say to you, punk. Scram.
Okay. Obviously, it is the poorer side of Vegas, so there's not much to loot around here.
That Mr. House.
In fact, I don't think there's anything to loot around here. Yo, there's a battle. That's pretty sick.
One of these days, Red Lucy's going to show off her death claws.
Who the fuck just said that? Where are you?
The one you can see for miles. I hear it ain't sealed
Prim
up
as a
no
new
more.
sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away.
Oh god, there's so many people talking.
I hear the Great Khans just packed up and left Red Rock Canyon. I always thought the NCR and them would fight it out again.
Okay, yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything interesting in here.
The
Okay.
NCR took back Nelson. Maybe they.
Okay. So New Vegas Square. I do like the sewer people. That's kind of cool. That's I don't think I've seen that before. So that's a positive. There's a couple of small quests in there. Like, we're leaving now. Like, the quest he's given us is outside of the area of North Vegas Square. So I'm not sure if we can count this one as a quest in that area. Guess you do get it from that area. Although I don't know if you could just go talk to Mrs. Hostetler before going in there, so. And I give New Vegas Quest sort of 4 out of 10, I think. There's nothing much to loot. Couple of small quests. Interesting people there. Like, there's some unique faces in there I don't think I've seen before. So yeah, 4 out of 10, I think. Like, not too bad, but like, I don't know, it's Hostler Home. Here we go. Hello.
Prim has a new sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away. What are you doing here? Get out before I blow your head off.
Okay, I've been sent to help you. Settle down, Crandon sent me.
He did, huh? All right. What do you want?
Crandon said you have a problem. I take care of problems.
He should really mind his own business. Crandon's good to keep scum in check, but he ain't exactly subtle.
So you got work for me?
If you're good at snooping around, then I could use you.
I'm great at
snooping
snooping
around.
around.
What my daughter's up to. She's been frequenting this square in North Vegas, probably hanging out with street scum. I want to know more about her new friends.
I'll check them out for you.
All right, we've got a deal then. I'll make sure to compensate you for your time, if you find anything useful.
Okay, let's go.
McLafferty's a hard boss, but she knows what she's doing, that's for sure.
Let's go spy on this woman's daughter. Imagine hiring a mercenary to spy on your daughter. Imagine if this person comes through your door, covered in blood with a big iron gauntlet on your fist, and you're like, "Hey, can I hire you to spy on my daughter?" It's like, sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can hire me to spy on your daughter. That's fine. I can't promise she won't come out with a few more dents in the head, but sure, I can spy on your daughter. Okay, let's have a look.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Yeah, you will. Let's go. This guy. Jules.
I see a lot of folks come and go, but none fit your type. Where you come from, stranger?
Just another wasteland wanderer. Why the suspicion?
'Cause that's the law of the land. You never know when someone's going to stab you in the back, and I like mine upright. Maybe one day, stranger, when you've seen all I've seen, done all I've done, you'll sooner trust a rad scorpion than a new face in the wasteland.
I see you can take care of yourself. Your revolver's trigger shines like silver.
You got a sharp eye on you. I take it you like guns, huh? Question is, can you handle more than just a weapon?
What do you mean by more than just a weapon?
I mean, you've got to know yourself before you can truly know the gun. So let's see it, stranger. Do you know yourself?
60 survival. I can't do 60 survival. Looking for Alice Hostler.
Alice. Oh yeah. I've seen her around here much too often as of late. I reckon she's been hanging out with Andy and his crew.
Do you know where I might find them?
Try the gray. Beats me why people go into that forsaken thing. At least with huts and sewers, you know they ain't crumbling on top of your head.
Okay. So this is the grey. Guess because it's a big grey building. Makes sense, makes sense.
What the fuck you want, huh?
I'm looking for Alice, Hostler, and Andy. I just want to talk to Alice or Andy.
Maybe they don't want to talk to you. Maybe they ain't here anymore. Maybe you asked too many questions, stranger. This is our turf. Don't even try to snoop around or I'll fucking kill you right here, right now.
Jesus Christ, okay. I just thought Andy should know that Mrs. Hollis was waiting for him outside, shotgun in hand.
What? You gotta be kidding me.
I'm so good at lying to people. Let's go. They're not in here. They're not even fucking in here. Wait, okay, there's a note here. Let's have a look. What's this saying? Looks like you were right. The hostler man always carries full pouch back to the house every night. Same pouch empty when we go to work in Crimson Caravan. Fred's seen it himself. No chance of how this coincidence he brings some with him whenever he leaves work. That's gonna be his daily cut from business. Alice gonna have to find all that dough for us. If we can get her caught near the place, her bitch mother's gonna snap for the big guns. That'll make Crandon the worst Jules come after us. I ain't happy about risking my neck for nothing, Andy. Make sure Alice is a good doggy first, then do whatever you want with her once we're out of this fucking hole. Damn. That's a crude note.
Even presidents died, huh? Good.
Yeah, okay.
What are you looking at, huh? Answer me.
You're
or I'll
Andy?
get trigger happy real quick.
Relax, it's just leaving.
Wait right there. You told my men that Alice's mother was waiting for me outside, didn't you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I've got my eye on you. Get the fuck off my turf.
I have no idea what he's talking about. I've done nothing. I haven't told anyone anything ever. I am the nicest person that's ever been. Oh, a hat for Snowflake. Nice, let's have a look. Damn it, there's a web P. Give me a sec. I just need to give me just a second for me to make this not a web P anymore. So open up paint.net. How is everyone today anyway? You all doing good? It's fine. Why would you say that? That's such a strange thing to say. Gas mask, save as PNG. There we go. Right, let's go, everyone. It's time to go to the Void. Yay! Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Void. Okay, but I'm not a reindeer, though. There we go. That ought to do it, I think. I go out of the void and back into... I could be a reindeer, though. Hang on, what's that? I've just thought of something. Give me a sec. Over here. Bonk. There we go. Does that make you better? I have your stream in the background here. Well, you should be used to that. That's what my stream's like. Anyway, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I just thought of something else festive I can do. Give me a second. Let's see. They still have the festive stuff in here? They must do, right? Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Look how festive I am, gang. I'm so festive forever. Ding 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 ding. This is stupid. I hate this. I'm not a clown. I'm not a reindeer. It's not true. You'll never catch me being nor a clown nor a reindeer.
Back off. I know how to use this gun, and I'm not afraid to shoot if you try anything.
Okay.
I've put up with their shit long enough. No more. I'll kill them if they get in my way.
I'm not here to hurt you.
Then what the hell do you want? Don't try anything, I mean it.
I just want to talk, that's all.
Okay, but this better not be a trick.
Alice, Andy's just using you to get the money.
What are you talking about? Andy wants to help me leave this hole, doesn't he?
No, look at this note I found in his room.
That son of a bitch. I'll take the money and I'll kill him too.
What do you really want, Alice?
I don't know what I want, but I hate this place and I hate these people. It all used to be so simple. Why did they change? Why can't they see my pain?
They care for you in their own way.
Do they? Look at my mother. All she cares for is a patch of bare dirt where nothing green will ever grow to feed us.
Damn.
My father, a trading business that he'll never own, risking his neck every day against wastelanders and cutthroat merchants. And I'm supposed to be part of those dreams? What about my dreams, stranger? What about me?
I like how she keeps calling me stranger. What you buying, stranger? Only you can answer that.
It's all me, isn't it? The pain, the anger, my joy. All of that's just me. I should have met you before, stranger. Thank you.
Hello.
Alice left, didn't she? I can't believe you let her go. Some help you've been.
Sooner or later she'll have left anyway.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Please, accept half of our reserve. We'll manage, somehow, as we've always done.
I don't need it, keep it.
We do need it, stranger. Still, I wish there was something we could give you in return.
Do you have a cool
if you
gun?
See Alice again, please, tell her we won't...
What? Why is Arcade in the... Okay, sorry, Arcade. Sorry, that's my mistake. Oh. I didn't see him go in there. I'm sorry. Ah, okay, you're done. That's good.
Why at the end?
Just walk into the bathroom and find Arcade just sitting on the bog. Okay, well, that was a quest. I guess we could try going to the going in there again and see if Crandon has anything else for us. But you know, that was a quest, but it's mainly walking back and forth. I guess there could have been a shootout if I was bad at talking. But I wasn't bad at talking, so there was no shootout. Hello.
Good to see you around.
Yeah, he's got nothing more for me. Okay. So yeah, I'm confident in my original praise of 4 out of 10 for this place. Like, there's not much else up here, is there? There's nothing here. Like, there's a couple of small quests, there's a building, there's no loot or anything, though. But I guess that's fine. Sometimes it doesn't need to be something big somewhere. Sometimes it's fine for it to just be small stuff with small rewards. Just like haggling Harry's Stop and Shop. Hello.
Hey there. Need anything?
Hi, Haggling Harry. How you doing? We're selling. Dynamite, knife, raider armor. I've got 3 stim packs. I'll take 3 stim packs, sure. Wait, what the fuck?
Glad that's over.
A single free-side thug against all of these people. Okay, well. Let's see. I guess we could head up to, let's head up to, Jacobstown. We haven't been to Jacobstown yet. Jacobstown's quite an interesting place. Oh, hi. Oh, thank God, Arcade. Thank you so much. I love spawning in and instantly being accosted by a goat. At least I think it was a goat. What else could it? What are bighorns? They goats? They cows? Mountain goats, I think. That would explain the horns. Oh my God, my cousin. Yeah, well, your cousin shouldn't be such an asshole. Shouldn't get in my way. Don't get in my way, kid. Where's the bad guy? Okay, well, you killed it. I was a mantis, okay. Don't get in my way. If I see you getting in my way, it's over. Be careful with that plasma, Arcade. That's like flying everywhere. Like you're gonna get us killed. Where is the Enclave bunker? The Remnant's bunker is here. I wonder if Arcade reacts if we go into the Remnant's bunker. Right, where is it? I think it's over here. Is he too busy fighting something? Oh God, it's Cazadors.
I'm glad that's over with.
Yeah, me too. Jesus Christ. Can you stop doing the Family Guy bit and come with me, please? Alright, let's see what's in here then. Arcade doesn't have anything to say about this.
Oh, I'll be here. Lead the way. What's up?
That makes sense.
I'm really very boring. You'd get better stories out of a free-side junkie.
Arcade, I'm asking you because I'm interested. Don't put yourself down.
Oh, all right. I'm 30-ish. Well, late 30s. I was born west of here. I was an only child and spent most of my time with my mother. My father died when I was young and I never got over it. Oh, and I like medicine and reading books about failed pre-war socioeconomic policies. Right now, I'm sure you're asking yourself, why hasn't some lucky man scooped this bachelor off his feet? Like I said, I'm boring.
Ladies, gentlemen, he's single.
Some people do. I just don't. Look, I appreciate that you're trying to be friendly, but I'd just rather not discuss it.
Fair enough. He doesn't want to tell me about himself because he's boring. And that's not true. He's very interesting when you get to know him. Well, he's interesting if you like pre-war socio-economic policies. Lucky for him, I do. I'm very fascinated by socio-economic policies, so that's why he gets to come along. Right, let's continue going upwards. Yeah, okay. Where's the sign? There's a big sign. There's meant to be, anyway. Is it gonna load in? Yeah, there we go. Jacobstown. Here we go. We've arrived.
Welcome to Jacobstown, human. You're free to walk around. Just don't stare at the Nightkin. They don't like people looking at them. And if you're NCR, keep it to yourself. They're not popular around here.
Look, people can like more than one thing, alright? People can like very disparate things. I had some questions about Jacobstown.
Such as?
What's the history of Jacobstown?
Was a resort pre-war. I renamed it to Jacobstown after an old friend. Died a long time ago. I figured us mutants needed a place to call our own. Town's far enough away from humans so they don't bother us much. One of these days I'm hoping we can trade with the rest of the wasteland. No more fighting, just get along.
I'd like to know about you.
Was part of a super mutant army. Ran a town, walked the wasteland with a tribal. Now I'm here.
Super mutant army?
Long story, so here's the short version. The Master created the super mutants and Nightkin. The Master thought he could unify everyone. No more differences, no more war. It didn't end well.
You were a mayor?
Town was Broken Hills. Bunch of super mutants, humans, and ghouls all living together peacefully. Well, most of the time.
Tell me more about the tribal.
We were looking for a Gek to save the village of Arroyo. Eventually, we did. Nuked an oil rig in the process. We went separate ways after that. I went east into the Rockies, looking for other mutants like myself. Don't know what happened to my friend. I got a feeling it turned out all right in the end.
Anyway, so Marcus is a companion from Fallout 2. You can take him along with you in Fallout 2. And he's back, baby, and better than ever. Why do some of the super mutants here dislike the NCR?
A lot of bad blood between super mutants and humans. Goes back years. Some here still got the scars and memories. Me? I don't really have a problem with the NCR. Set their sights a little too high sometimes, but they try. Legion? That's another story.
One sec, give me a second. Let's see if I can find... Let's see. Yeah, this one will do. Yeah, can I? Is this a? Please don't tell me this is a WebP. No, it's a PNG. Excellent. So if I put that on my desktop, then we open that up. Image. Browse. Here we go. Here's a picture of Marcus from Fallout 2, so you can compare and contrast between his appearance. Hello, Brownie Dookie. How you doing? Our way, true to Kaiser. What do you know about the Legion?
Kaiser thinks he can change human nature. Most of the Legion is following Kaiser, not Kaiser's ideals.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate, surprisingly enough.
It'll crumble. Might not happen overnight.
Good, that's good.
Might take a few decades, but it'll happen. Basic human nature. Greed, ambition, jealousy. We'll see to it.
I don't know, his head's a slightly different shape, you know? Like, I assume they had to base it on the super mutant model they already had. So, like, they had to, like, adjust his head to fit it. But, you know, it's close enough. He's got the warts, he's got the goggles. Just want to share my idea of why I think the Legion's best opinion for mankind. I don't think that's a real thing you have. I don't think anyone has that actual opinion, unfortunately. Let's get rid of Marcus. Maybe if the Legion was a little bit more fleshed out, but as it's presented in the game, there's definitely not much you can say positive for them, I'm afraid. What makes the NCR too ambitious?
They expand. Fast. If you got land they want, they'll take it. Eventually. Did it out west? They'll do it here. They keep rolling over people. They'll regret it. That's how revolutions start.
Anything else you can tell about the NCR?
Seen them grow from a single town, Shady Sands, into the Republic. They've done good for the most part.
Do you have any dealings in New Vegas?
Not really. Heard it's a paradise in the wasteland. Never been there myself. Doubt they'd let a mutant in. Amazes me people would come from all over the waste to throw away everything they've got.
That's true. Lanius does look really cool. Let's talk about something else. What's wrong with the Nightkin?
Nightkin suffers schizophrenia from the stealth boys they're always using. One of the reasons I settled Jacobstown was so they could be cured. While they're in town, the Nightkin aren't allowed to have stealth boys, so their craziness doesn't get worse. Trouble is, the Nightkin don't like being visible either. They don't take being exposed too well.
I don't think that's true at all. I don't think that is a must to rebuild the wasteland in the slightest. Oh, Neil told me about this town. I can tell about Neil.
A lot of the mutants here found out about Jacobstown because of Neil. Our isolation works against us sometimes.
Are there any town rules I need to know about?
Same as any civilized town. Don't start any fights or steal anything. We'll treat you fair. Not a lot to ask.
Fair enough. Thank you, Marcus. Like, what is his back belt? I guess it's like a, like there's a big plug, so strange. Yeah, H has been fairly kind to Marcus, I feel. He's not got quite a uniquely shaped head as he did in Fallout 2, but I think he's fine. He's making it on his own, you know. Right, let's see what's in here. Ooh, new Coca-Cola victory, nice. Not much else though. But no, the NCR managed to build some semblance of society without slavery, so I don't see why you would need it anymore for the rest of the Wasteland. This guy's 5 kings. In fact, they're all king of diamonds. No wonder he got shot. Like, at this point, this guy's got 1 king of diamonds too, so there was 6 king of diamonds in this deck. They won't have money to hire decent workers. I mean, you don't need money to hire decent workers. Like, if people want nice places, they will work for they will work for as much as the economy allows them to. Like, if the NCR stop ruining the economy, then people will work. So the problem with the NCR is they're trying to emulate pre-war America, but they don't have the basis for it. So like it's just gonna collapse. But they haven't built up a basis. Dinky spotted. I mean, honestly, I think independence is just the best way to go. Like, just in general, independence, like, the way to go, so.
Better watch out. Lily's been babbling about her grandkids.
It's true, their assassins do carry super sledges.
Another human. One was enough.
Hello.
Bother someone else. I don't want anything to do with you.
Do you have a problem with humans?
Humans are always staring at things. We Nightkin don't like being stared at. Is is uncomfortable.
How does that make you different from some humans?
It is different. Right now, I'm trying very hard to remain civil, and you're not making it easy with your incessant questions.
Who was the other human you mentioned?
Dr. Henry, he's one of you. Go speak with him instead of me.
What do you do here?
I represent the Nightkin. Marcus may lead this town, but the Nightkin listen to what I have to say. Doesn't mean I don't respect Marcus for what he's trying to do. However, he doesn't truly understand the difficulties of being a Nightkin.
Why are the Nightkin here in Jacobstown?
The stealth boys we use have cumulative adverse effects
Oh
on
dear,
our minds.
didn't mean to do that.
Jacobstown was supposed
Take
to
it
be
off.
a sanctuary, a place to find a cure. Instead, we wait and wait. I'm sick of waiting.
Goodbye.
Finally. Bother someone else. I don't want
What an impatient fucker.
to do with you.
Oh, well, at least we've got our snow globe. Right, Dr. Henry, there he is. Hello.
I assume this is about something important? You're interrupting my research.
What are you working on?
The Nightkin have varying degrees of mental instability due to their addiction to stealth boy use. I've been trying to come up
Hi
with
Sven, how you doing?
I'm currently investigating the local Night Stalker population, since they seem to have developed a natural stealth field. I've also gotten my hands on a working Stealth Boy Mark II prototype, but that experiment is riskier. I'd rather not pursue
Sven, would
that
you like to
research
come onto
just yet.
stream? Are you interested in co-hosting today? You're managing? Fair enough. Why is the Stealth Boy Mark II riskier?
The stealth field has been modulated to use less power and thus last longer, but for some reason it has pronounced negative effects on the user. However, these pronounced effects will allow me to pinpoint exactly what parts of the brain they're affecting. Unfortunately, I'll need to run the test on a live subject, and Marcus has encouraged me to investigate the Night Stalker mutation first.
No, you can eat food on stream, that's fine. Do you have food now, or do you want me to wait to call you? Do I call you now? Call me? Okay, fair enough. There you are. Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm managing, like I said.
You're managing?
My shower ran out of hot water.
It can do that?
Yeah, that's a first. Right, I wasn't even done washing my hair.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. Also, I'm eating some scrambled eggs. So sorry if you hear like scraping noises.
Does Stealth Boy use hurt humans?
It's possible, but I've yet to see any hard evidence or hear of any cases where humans were negatively affected. Its negative effects are more pronounced on Nightkin.
Why are you helping the Nightkin?
Because Marcus asked me to, and because it's a reason for me to get up in the morning. I need to get one more grand accomplishment done.
One sec, I'm gonna move you down because you're in the way of the subtitles, okay? Let me go to the guest redeems.
You'll get your big ears out the way of the caption.
Honestly though, I'm gonna...
Avoid. They can't hear me in here, can they?
They can hear you in here, yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, there we go. You're just a bit shorter now.
Ever so slightly peeking above the screen.
Exactly.
I want to have little hands that sort of like hold on to the edge of the thing, you know?
That'd be funny.
Help me.
I'd like to help. What do you need me to do?
I'm not convinced that the Night Stalker mutation is a natural one, and I need someone to investigate their lair for proof. Some of the super mutants have looked around as well, but they've come back empty-handed. Perhaps a pair of fresh eyes will have better luck. Lily might be interested in coming with you. She's lost a few of her bighorners to Night Stalker attacks,
God damn it, not again.
and would enjoy a little revenge.
What makes you think the Night Stalker mutation isn't natural?
I've compared the brain chemistry of a Nightkin to one of the local Night Stalkers we killed. They both exhibit similar neurochemical changes.
Oh.
Now, I'm not claiming that Night Stalkers are running around wearing stealth boys, mind you. I just don't think it's all a coincidence.
Hey Zoe, how you doing? You're a scientist?
Yes, specializing in neuroscience, both human and
I think they have little
Of course,
collars.
this lab is
The
nothing
little
compared to
Stealth
what
Boy
I had when
collars.
I was with the Enclave.
K9, you're in science?
Cyber dogs and the like. It's not a field I work in much anymore.
You can find Dr. Henry in Fallout 2 working on cyber dogs. You're with the Enclave?
Yes, but the leadership and I didn't see eye to eye, so I left. It was the right decision, since the Enclave's oil rig was destroyed not long after.
Damn, wonder who that is. Who did that?
Surprised to find another human here.
I prefer the solitude. And
Doing
having
your
a
best to
bunch
have
of
an okay day?
super-mutants
That's
around
good.
tends to keep things safe and quiet.
That's what we all strive for.
Hello.
Huh. I'd heard there were new people in town, but I thought it was more super mutants. Nice to meet you. I'm Calamity.
Hi, Calamity. What'd you do here?
Most of the time, I'm Dr. Henry's research assistant. We're looking into ways to cure the, I'm also handy with tools. And once in a while I venture down into the valley to trade the bighorner hides and meat for supplies.
What does she know?
You made your little hands for Sven. One second, let me have a look at this. Oh, you did, yeah. Oh, so that looks good, Reed. Sorry, I didn't notice you posted that. Yeah, that looks good. One second, let me get the little hands up. Save image.
Oh, hands?
You do. Let me just get this desktop. There we go. This right. Add image. Hands. Hands. Go on. There we go. Right. Move them down a little bit. There you go.
Oh god. Is he, you know?
You happy now? You happy your little hands?
Wonderful.
Good, good. I don't know. Show me what we have for sale. Do you have any stim packs? I could use some stim packs. You have 24 stim packs. Hell yeah, let's go.
Nice.
Another satisfied customer.
Does anyone other than super mutants come up this way?
Prospectors looking for salvage, usually. They always run when they see the mutants. The great cons come this way once in a while, but they keep their distance. I think they're mostly keeping an eye on us.
You have an interesting name.
Thank you. Change names and jobs every decade or so just to keep things interesting. I picked Calamity this time because it sounded nice. Never really done much science stuff till now. I'm pretty good at it. Or so Dr. Henry tells me.
Nice. Goodbye. Nice. You're okay?
Oh, I'll be here. I'll be
Fuck,
lead the
I'm
way.
trying to talk to.
What's up?
No, you need to say it, fair enough. Surprised he doesn't talk about... He knows Dr. Henry. We know he knows Dr. Henry.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I don't think he trusts me enough to mention it to me, though.
Oh, because he's... yeah. Spoilers.
Because he's, you know...
gay.
Exactly.
Yes. He's just a little shy.
Got a problem. Could use your help. Been having trouble with NCR mercs harassing the town, and they just showed up again.
How have they been harassing the town?
Killing our bighorners, shooting at the lodge, that sort of thing. It's getting hard to keep people from retaliating.
You're sure these mercenaries work for the NCR?
Guess I can't say for sure if they're NCR. Whoever they are, they want us dead or gone.
Why can't you just take them out?
Not looking to fight. That'll give NCR an excuse to come up here and wipe us out.
What do you want me to do?
You're human. They might be willing to listen to what you have to say. Maybe. I'm not asking you to kill them. Just talk them into leaving. Hell, pay them off if you have to.
Okay, sure.
Blow them up.
We're not gonna blow them up. Hello, Norton.
I love it. Our business is with the muties, not you.
You can't say that.
Let's see. What do you want with Jacobstown?
Just doing what I'm paid to do. Harass the muties until they leave or attack us. If they leave, we'll let them go. If they attack, we wipe them out. Either way, the job's not done until they're cleared out of the town.
What are you doing this for?
Won't name names, but some important folks in the NCR are sick of muties attacking their Brahmin herds. They want them gone from NCR territory. Maybe this group had something to do with attacking Brahmin, maybe not. Doesn't matter. We're getting paid to make them go away.
I could say... Sorry?
This is actually the least racist NCR member.
It's true, it is. I could be like, I'm a hero in the NCR, I think you need to leave, or I can say, go away, you have to deal with me, and you'll wish you were fighting super mutants instead. I'm gonna do that one.
I've always known when to fight and when to back down, and it seems to me I ought to back down this time. My men and I are leaving. You won't see us around here again.
Good. See that I don't.
What happens if you do fight them?
Oh, then Marcus scolds you and is like, great, now the NCR's gonna come kill us all.
Do they actually?
I don't think they do, no.
Oh.
You won't have any trouble with that, mercenaries.
Good. Glad you
Why
didn't
he
kill
leave? Because I told him to leave.
away
Never
from
back
some
down.
bloodthirsty mutants. If NCR or
One
anybody else is
Dynalopes.
looking for an excuse to attack Jacobstown, they're not going to get it from us.
What's the story, Keen?
Smart, charismatic, and hell of a mean streak. Doesn't care for humans, prefers fighting them to talking. He's got a lot of pull with Nightkin, though. He talks, they listen. Was hoping he could draw the Nightkin to Jacobstown. Keen is saner than most, but I know he's thinking of going his own way again. He's aggressive, impatient, can't stand sitting around.
Why does Keen want to leave?
Because of a promise, one I haven't been able to keep. The Nightkin all suffer from schizophrenia. It's the stealth boys they use, or used to use. Nightkin have a hard time being seen like normal folks. Can't stand it. A few already left to try and find more stealth boys. Miserable situation. They either stay here and suffer, or dig up stealth boys and lose their minds. Not much of a choice.
What happens if Keen leaves?
That happens, there's a good chance other Nightkin will follow. It'll make it hard to get a cure to them. Worse, if Keen and the Nightkin tear up the Mojave hunting for stealth boys, people are gonna get killed. Most humans can't tell the difference between mutants. Might come here looking for payback.
You're a mutant too, wouldn't the Nightkin listen to you?
That's like saying Caesar and Kimball would listen to each other. Nightkin don't have a lot of trust for others, mutants included.
Fair enough. That's a goal. Hello.
Watch out. Lily's been babbling about her grandkids again.
No. Poor Lily.
Poor Lily. Let's not interact with her ever.
I do hate that fucking dialogue auction.
Why?
Because it's literally just, oh, you're of the same race. Won't they listen to you? It's like, okay, that's a little bit weird line of arguing.
Okay, but you don't have to click it. You control the buttons you press.
I know, I just, you know, it exists, and that is strange to me.
Looks like break time's over.
I mean, it's not strange that it exists. Like,
yeah, I don't know if it. I know the line of arguing is specifically like they distrust humans, which like yeah, that's already a race-based thing.
Mhm.
So I guess Marcus was the one who wasn't clear enough.
I don't know. It's
like the dialogue option shouldn't doesn't have to exist if he just said like non-Nightkin instead of humans. Right?
I mean, he's always saying Nightkin, like that already differentiates. So. Where is this cave? Is there?
Is this a crater?
I mean, it's
like one of the nukes.
No, it's a mountain. Like we're at a mountain.
Just a very convenient mountain.
I mean, I guess it could be not
Ring
on
of
volcano,
mountains.
maybe.
Well, maybe. Are there volcanoes in Vegas?
I mean, there's volcanoes everywhere. It just depends if they're active or not.
I'm gonna Google Maps that one.
Like most things that we consider mountains were at some point a volcano, like trillions of years ago.
So, I'm not sure if that's entirely true.
No, that's true. How do you think they were formed? They were spitting out fucking lava. Like obviously some of them are formed with when the tectonic plates pushed together. A lot of them was spitting out lava at some point. Until the Earth cooled.
Stupid.
Sorry?
I was like, where the fuck is Vegas? I don't remember where it is. I was looking at Arizona.
Not quite correct.
Yeah. There's actually kind of a mountain range next to Vegas.
Most of places. Not, I wouldn't say most.
Most were plates, TBH! Sorry.
Yeah, this is the true internet experience. Someone yells a correction at me.
I'm streamer!
Streamer!
Streamer, you got it wrong, streamer! Yeah, also hi.
What a shame. Looks like
Oh my god.
I guess that could have gone worse.
I don't think most were plates. I think some were cups. Oh, baby.
Looks like time's over.
Do you think I should use oh, baby?
What is oh baby?
It's a big hammer?
Oh.
My favorite melee weapon is knock knock.
What, it's not grease lightning?
No, knock knock is my favorite.
What does knock knock do?
It's a big silver fire axe. We should go get knock knock at some point. I think after we've done the quest up here, we'll go get knock knock. Okay. Alright, got a pre-war audio log here.
So the Reds finally hit us, just like I always said they would. Vegas is still there as far as I know, but that probably won't last long. Didn't get accepted into one of the vaults, so I did the next best thing and had this place built. Got massive debts, but who cares now? That's every man for himself now. Had to take care of the Paulson boy since he knew about this place. These supplies are for me and nobody else. There's a woman and her daughter up in one of the rooms of the lodge. Might go pay him a visit tomorrow. The man's got needs.
Damn, what a scumbag that guy sounds like. Yes, knock knock is in Searchlight, yeah. Don't test me. I know where every single unique weapon in this game is. I love collecting unique weapons. Got a bigger rusty hammer.
Hello, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Sorry, my dad came home and like I had to talk to him about my suddenly not having hot water.
Oh yeah.
Apparently the boiler just stopped working.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah. Apparently, I mean, it says that it's like a safety switch because there wasn't enough water, but like, I'm sure there was enough water. I think they may have fucking
fucked it the fuck up.
Yeah, they fucked something up.
Hello.
Is there something else I can do for you?
I found this chewed up stealth boy in the Night Stalker lair.
There's still power, but the casing is cracked. I'm astonished that exposure to the stealth radiation could induce mutations.
Stealth radiation?
More
That's
importantly,
real.
this explains why my research into this group of Night Stalkers hasn't come up with a cure for the Nightkin. There's only one avenue left.
I mean, making yourself invisible
I
must
need to
be.
run the Mark II
It
test
must do
on
something.
Lily.
I guess
It's
so.
the only way.
Why Lily and not some other Nightkin?
Lily is eccentric, certainly, but I've never felt she was dangerous. More importantly, she asked if she could help me in some way. I've told her about the risks, and she still insists on helping me.
What are the risks of the experiment?
Possibly immediate and permanent mental damage. There's a reason the Stealth Boy Mark IIs never got beyond the prototype stage. Lily already has a pre-existing condition, and the experiment will likely make things worse for her.
I'll go talk to Lily. I think making this woman's mental issues worse is the right thing to do.
That's horrible.
She asked, where are her bighorns?
Lily, what happened?
Little Jimmy! My, how you're grown up! So good of you to come visit your grandma.
Who's Jimmy?
Oh, Jimmy, don't you go being silly now. Come over here and give your grandma some sugar.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Oh, of course I have, dearie. How silly of me. I didn't take my medicine yet today. How can I help you?
Do you still want to help Dr. Henry run his experiment?
Of course, dearie. I know it's dangerous, but it'll all turn out for the best.
She has, like, dementia, right?
Yeah, she has dementia, yeah.
I'm not sure how dementia works. Like, how does she still remember the experiments, right? Because it's a memory thing.
Well, I think it's I don't think... She can take medicine to help suppress it, so I think it's quite early onset at the moment. Not early onset, but quite early on in it, so... And also she's a super mutant, so shit's fucked anyways. So.
Shit's different, yeah.
The equipment is hooked up and ready. We can start the test as soon as you give me the go-ahead.
Go ahead and start the tests.
Very well. Please stand back. I don't want any erroneous readings. You're welcome to stay and observe if you want, though.
Ganon? Ganon, go back. Stand back, Ganon.
All right, power on the Stealth Boy, Lily.
Turning it on. Feels strange. Strange, but good.
Interesting. Try thinking aggressive thoughts now. Think about smashing a rad scorpion.
Lily smash! Yeah!
Those readings looking.
She sounds like heavy TF2.
Stable and scrambling things. The reading says gamma wave activity is 0, but that can't possibly be right. Gamma wave activity is 0. That can't be right. Must be a result of the interference.
All right, we're done here. Go ahead and power the Stealth Boy down, Lily.
Oh, I liked having it on.
I'll get back to you on that in a moment, once I've analyzed the results.
Well, congratulations on getting the Mark II prototype functional, Doctor. Now, just hand it over and we'll be on our way. My request is perfectly reasonable. Give us the Stealth Boy specs, and there will be no need for us to splatter the room with your insides.
Whoa!
That's fucking rude. Look, there's a speech option here. What you do in the wasteland affects all mutants here, but you didn't think about that, did you?
No, I didn't. Not until now. Anyway. Very well, human. You've made your point, and I withdraw my request.
This is why I dump all my points into speech, like, as
I feel
soon
like
as
speech
I can.
might be a little bit too powerful. I don't think you should be able to talk him down.
Yeah, no, speech is the most powerful thing in this game. Like, if you don't put points into speech, it's fucking...
Nice work with the Nightkin. I've never seen anyone able to talk their kind out of anything once they had their minds.
Hello, Retro Wolf, how you doing?
I got a lot of useful data from the experiment, and am a lot closer to a cure than before.
Yay!
It's occurred to me that this brief test might not yield a cure anytime soon. However, if Lily were to continue to wear the prototype...
What if we made her worse?
Use neuropeptide simulators a Night Stalker brain. Results should be similar to a live brain.
That's brilliant. Simple yet elegant. I can't believe I didn't think of that.
So many starry eyes.
I'm so smart forever.
I feel like you've picked, like, the most optimal build.
I mean, I'm level 50. I am, like, end game, so...
Oh.
I've got all these stats to...
Oh, everything's fucking max already, I see.
Yeah. You're meant to do this a lot earlier in the game, but I decided to do all the DLCs first, and that's got me all to max. Well, apart from like the stuff that sucks, like survival, sneak, Bath isn't nearly there, but
energy weapons.
Yeah, energy weapons. No one
Yeah,
likes
I suppose the upsides of energy weapons sort of fizzle out once you're level 2000 and you have infinite ammo and everything.
Someone else. I don't want anything to do with you.
So smart.
They fizzle out once I punch things. Draining your points into guns, speech, and into speech, sneak, and guns. See, I don't do sneak a lot. Like, I prefer just to take everyone on head on.
I mean, it is a Bethesda game. It's gotta be good, right?
I mean, people say that. People always say, oh, there's no reason to play Skyrim as anything other than a stealth archer. I've never played Skyrim as stealth archer. I don't even use bows in Skyrim.
I feel like you're strawmanning a little bit there.
No, but that's what people say.
No, the point is that it always sort of veers towards stealth archer because that's like the most immersive and fucking it feels the best way to play.
I just charge at people with a sword because it's fun.
Because first person is just better with gunplay, and third person is just better with swordplay. It just works better.
What a shame.
What a shame.
I forgot that the Brotherhood hate us and we probably shouldn't be here.
Like in first person, you can't really add like the feedback of oh god, they're gonna die.
Hello.
Hi. Like that's third person, and that feels good because it's third person, and you can really like illustrate the impact of the weapon with the animation.
Yeah.
But in first person, you can't do that because it'd be incredibly disorienting.
That's fair enough.
So in third person, because it's a projectile, or sorry, with archery in first person, because it's a projectile, you can do that.
Yeah, it's fair.
Same with gunplay. This is why people veer towards range weapons in Skyrim at the very least.
Yeah.
And the stealth is a whole can of worms. I think it just has to do with like the action cam whenever you do stealth stuff.
Like how fucking buff I am.
Biblically accurate, Vault Dweller or whatever.
Hello.
We're going.
I was going to take this off before I get to a NTR territory that kill me.
Ah. Oh.
Why is this Brotherhood is still Paladin 5?
They don't know yet. They don't know yet. They're on the way there.
They are nowhere. They haven't reached the safe house. So they don't know I blew up everyone they ever loved. Oh, it's because I'm dressed as one of them.
Oh.
I forgot I'm wearing a disguise. That's why they're not hostile to me. That makes sense.
Hello. Hello, fellow Brotherhood of Steel Paladin. Just on our way to base for an update. Your armors look surprisingly like our commanders. Anyway. Now this isn't jarring at all.
Sorry?
That's not jarring at all.
What?
Something of oh my fucking god. It's...
What a shame.
What?
Nothing. I can never get over you like turbo punching dogs to death.
Yo, Bloodborne Cave.
Whoa!
Yo, Bloodborne.
We're going to London.
Finally, Bloodborne. My favorite game that I've never played. I've never played and do not care to play.
It's so valid. Also, do you have a PS4?
No.
Congratulations, you literally cannot play it.
Yo!
Especially get emulate.
Wait, it's not on PC?
Nope.
Oh.
People have been asking for that for like a decade.
I don't think it's been out for a decade.
Bloodborne release date. When did it happen? It came out March 24, 2015. So like almost 9 years ago.
Damn, Jesus Christ. Why is it taking them so long to port it? I'm gonna take this power armor. I hate wearing power armor.
I guess I don't want to. Or they have like an exclusivity deal with Sony.
I think they must just hate money.
That's true, yeah. They could make Bloodborne card, but they choose not to.
It's true. Someone else, a trans woman, had to do it.
Yeah, so
instead.
some trans woman has to do it, as with everything.
As with everything. God, you can't trust the sissies or anything. Patch on Twitch for bigotry.
Yeah, remember, sis is a slur. What's another 2,000 years?
I just realized that because that my fist is still big because I was wearing power armor with it. Big fist.
Big fist.
If I put away and pull out, yeah, it's right. No,
I remember when you know how the Persona games were pretty much just always like Sony exclusives.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Persona 4 was on the Vita. It was like the only reason to play a Vita.
Yeah.
One of the two games, I think. And then Persona 5 was like a was at some point a PS4 exclusive, I think.
Fair enough. I have no idea.
No, I think Persona 5 was a Vita exclusive. I don't remember. Something like that. Anyway, on the like 10th anniversary of Persona 4, they like immediately put like everything on PC and other platforms. Like Switch and stuff. So I'm pretty sure they had a 10-year exclusivity contract with Sony.
Fair enough.
And when that ran out, they immediately put everything on PC. So I think Bloodborne has the same deal going on.
That makes sense, I suppose. I don't know. I don't care. I would never play it.
Fair enough. It's just, you know, I think it will come to PC just after about 10 years. They're probably working on it right now.
This gun is called Kitten.
Oh, Discord Kitten.
No, don't say that. I don't think I want to pick it up. I might put it over there. Yo, frag grenade. Hey,
it's not a kitten. That's a weapon.
That's a gun. I'll pick up and have a look at Kitten.
It's a semi-automatic rifle, I think. Am I wrong? Might be wrong.
It's a semi-automatic rifle.
Is it not semi-auto? Is it full auto?
I mean, you just described pretty much every rifle that exists. So.
Right. Okay. I don't know much about guns.
Okay, apart from our bolt action. Oh, so it's automatic. So.
Okay, full auto then. I think the PS5 was first. Oh, Persona 5 was first released as a PS3 exclusive. And
Wait, where's my gun?
No. What's that? Persona 5 was on the PlayStation 4, definitely.
Okay, so this gun has no third-person model.
Oh. Well, that's kind of bad.
It is.
But they have it. You picked it up.
I hate Kitten. Let's get out of this godforsaken cave.
More of a dog person.
Let's get out of this godforsaken From Software cave.
You are no longer in London.
I hate FromSoft. They can't even make a gun that is visible. Right, what's up here then?
Looks like trouble.
Fire geckos.
Oh, I love them. Oh, okay. Jesus fucking Christ.
Sometimes I break my fingers when punching things. Don't understand, Sven. It's a fight for survival.
Yeah, you're winning. Very obviously. I can't even see anything.
It's a fight for survival, and I can't be stopped.
This game really wasn't balanced around the DLCs, was it?
I mean, no, this is base game stuff. Nothing I'm doing at the moment requires a DLC.
Closest thing we'll get to Bloodborne on PC is the PSX demake. Yeah, fair. I think it'll happen at some point. Also, that demake was made by the same trans woman who made the Bloodborne card. Or at least team. I doubt she did it all on her own.
No, she did it all on her own.
Really?
Yeah, that's a one-person deal.
Oh, impressive.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, all this is base game stuff. You don't need any DLC to do what I'm doing at the moment. I'm just...
Well, yeah, except being level 50.
No, you don't need it for that.
I suppose you can max out your punching skill or whatever. Or your strength. Whatever.
They are truly talented. Hopefully by the next time they open up 3D model commissions, I can get one.
A commissioner.
Yeah, once when I get a job, I can hopefully commission her for 3D model. I think that'd be cool. So many graves to steal from. Nice.
So many graves to rob.
Yeah, base game is 30 levels, yeah. We've made it to Bitter Springs. Everyone loves Bitter Springs. Hello.
I hope you're doing well, friend.
Thank you. Anyway, Bitter Springs is where the NCR massacred a bunch of women and children. Because they were with the Great Khans.
No wonder they're bitter about it.
Oh, no, right. So basically, how Bitter Springs went down is the NCR like came in from this front area here. The Khans were settled here. These tents are like Great Khan tents.
Yeah.
And yeah, so they basically the NCR pushed in here and started fighting the Great Khans who were stationed here. But the Great Khans sent all their women, children, and wounded down this side passage to escape.
I'm pretty sure they just bombed that place, didn't they?
No, basically, Boone and his and all his gang were like over here and like shot them all dead. So that's what these graves are.
I love it when this. Whoa.
Oh. Something wrong with third person because my fist has vanished as well.
Oh.
Picking up kitten has broken the game.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a doctor here.
You've picked up kids and now the universe is slowly unraveling.
Really? I used to thought there's a doctor. Hey, Lieutenant Markland, you must be the doctor. Hello?
I hear they're already assembling a team to investigate the president's assassination.
Oh, did you do that?
One hell of a
I didn't assassinate him, I just didn't stop it.
Ah.
I'd love to help you out, but I'm pretty strapped here.
Who are you allied to anyway?
I'm allied to myself.
Ah, you're doing yes, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've killed Mr. House. I've killed Caesar. I let Crescent Kimball die.
Ah, so everyone is dead.
I mean, they're all struggling on. It's just
Hello. I understand arguments about the fog of war, but that can't be much consolation to the survivors, or to the NCR soldiers who have to live with what they did here.
So true. There's no one around who can give me a quest. Arcade, give me a quest.
Are they literally sleeping in the tents of the people they murdered?
Yeah.
I don't think they feel that bad.
Yeah, here you go. You can give me a quest. Hi.
I just can't believe.
Oh my god, you're pale.
It doesn't even feel real.
Where's this place?
This is the Bitter Springs refugee camp. We've been maintaining it for a few years now, ever since Caesar's Legion started seriously pushing west. Most of the people here were displaced by the Legion's advance.
Really?
At first, there weren't many, but lately it's been more than we can handle.
Why are there so many great contacts on the camp?
This whole area used to be a Great Khan encampment before they relocated to Red Rock Canyon. We just haven't had the manpower to clean it all up yet.
Oh,
I hate her so
they
much.
relocated to Red Rock Canyon.
They relocated. We haven't had the time to massacre them yet.
Offer her a blood bag. She's clearly had severe blood loss.
Why is the flag upside down?
It's a distress call. This camp is in bad shape, and if we don't get relief soon, I don't know what will happen.
Oh, well.
What can I do to
signal
help?
that to all of your enemies.
At this point, I'll take anything you can give me. We need more troops, fresh supplies, and medical relief.
And please, give me a blanket.
Coming out of the mountains at night, stealing supplies and picking off my people.
What's this about someone killing refugees?
It started about 6 months ago. At first it was just supplies going missing. We figured it was refugees. Then people started dying. Always a single bullet to the head. Always from extreme range. We've lost 8 refugees and 3 soldiers to this son of a bitch. We know he must be hiding out in one of the caves up in the mountains. But I don't have enough men to send out looking for him.
It was Kitten.
Where would you get new troops from?
I don't know. The NCR's stretched thin as it is. I've put in requests at Camp Golf, Forlorn Hope, McCarran, but things are no better there. Maybe if their situations improve, they'd have men to spare. Or maybe they'd listen to someone with a reputation for helping the NCR.
Like me.
Oh, wow.
What kind of supplies?
Food, blankets, clothes, tools. The Army used to ship out caches of supplies regularly. But with the Legion so active, we haven't gotten any in months.
How can I help with medical supplies?
You'll want to talk to Lieutenant Markland about that. He's our medical officer. He should be down at the medical tent now.
See, this is the problem with the NCR, is that they can't handle anything. Because the second there's an issue, like, they start ignoring everyone else.
Also, they're extremely racist.
Yes.
I hope the actual New California Republic is doing better.
I mean, the actual New California
Like,
Republic.
I mean, you're in Nevada right now.
Yeah.
Like, is the home front doing better?
Probably. There's a bunch of dead people. Like the president, for instance.
Yeah, that probably doesn't help, does it?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? Oh.
Big ants.
Ugh. Oh, this reminds me of, Grounded.
Okay, everyone's...
Right, that's what that one survival game's called?
It was, yeah.
Ugh.
Yo, food. Delicious. Radioactive
Good
supply
game, but...
cache. Sure, I'll take that. I don't know
Good
what
game.
it's for.
Very glad they have an arachnophobia slider on that.
I don't know what the radioactive supply cache is for, but sure, I'll take it.
Mm.
Bro, there's 2 caves here. You telling me that you don't have enough manpower to send to 2 caves?
Those are big ants, okay?
I guess
not
that's
everyone's got the fucking the fist of the gods or whatever.
The fist of the North Star.
What?
Looks like break time's over.
Ah, looks like break time's over.
Looks like break time's over. Locked gate. Looks like break time's over. More great concept.
I wish games could give you a more grounded experience of what it's like living in like in a post-apocalypse or whatever. Because with games like Fallout, it always is a power fantasy where you're like hyper competent compared to everyone else.
I mean, that's only because you're. That's only because it's end game. Like at this point, I've proven myself that I'm very competent. So.
Well, no, but like no reasonable person would just go into this for the NCR. Right? They wouldn't fucking do that.
I guess not. Where is this, like... it's another cave up here, apparently. Can I scurry my horse my way?
Actually, I think Fallout 1 and 2 did that really well, didn't they?
What?
Like, because if you fuck up, you're just dead?
Yeah.
Like, did they have permadeath?
They didn't have permadeath, no.
I mean, I'm sure if... technically, you can just pretend it's permadeath. Like, just, oh, I'm died, it's dead, just not playing that save again.
Yeah, just stop playing. Any game has permadeath if you just stop playing.
That's true.
Ah, here we go.
Ah, more cave.
More cave.
The fuck was that?
I don't know, some fucker's corpse. Hello! Are you friendly? Oscar Valencia.
Share a whiskey with me sometime?
Sure.
Who are you? How did you find this place?
It's time to die. Are you the one who's been raiding the refugee camp at Bitter Springs?
Refugee camp? Is that what they're calling it? Good old NCR. They can whitewash anything.
True.
Let me tell you something. That refugee camp, it's built on the blood and tears of my people. Nobody likes to talk about it, but I remember.
What happened to your people?
We were the flails of God. The scourge of the Mojave. The best warriors and raiders in the wasteland. Until the NCR tracked us back to Bitter Springs. The main force hit the canyon by surprise. While our warriors tried to hold them off, we sent our women, our children, our old through the Red Pass. NCR's 1st Recon Battalion was waiting for them on Coyote Tail Ridge. No con left alive. That was the order. My family.
So you've been...
he needs to put some pauses between his sentences. Jesus Christ.
So you've been hiding these mountains ever since? Why?
For revenge. The NCR committed an atrocity here. An atrocity that they tried to bury and forget. I'm going to remind them.
I don't know why he talks like this. The people at this camp aren't responsible for your family's death. They're refugees.
I know that, but what else can I do?
You take revenge on the people so to go tag Camp McCarran. He will not survive alone attacking Camp McCarran.
And it would be funny.
It would be funny. The Khan said in Red Rock Canyon years ago, it's time to let go your hate and join them.
Maybe. Maybe you're right. Maybe 3 years is vengeance enough. Thank you for helping me.
Maybe move on.
Yeah.
The options are move on and be worse. Go attack a different camp.
The idea of a lone Great Khan trying to attack Camp McCarran is insane.
Okay, but like maybe he could do the same thing, right? Find a sniper spot.
Maybe.
Wow, see, that's what I fucking mean. No reasonable person would do that. No reasonable person would do that either.
I have a perk that means I don't suffer landmines anymore. So.
Ah, okay. I guess that helps.
Yeah.
Knowing that you have like the power of God or whatever.
I have the power of God. Go attack Camp McCarran.
Now again, he could do the same thing, just sort of pick people off.
I mean, honestly, he would most likely just get eaten by fiends. So. The fiends are more dangerous than the people in Camp McCarran for that guy.
Fair enough.
And the idea of just a lone man bursting in, being like, "Hey!"
I mean, that's literally what you're doing.
I guess that's true.
I guess Ganon is there too, but he's not doing anything.
Through the town of Free, the road a stranger once a day.
The only thing Arcane Ganon has is some mid one-liners.
What do you mean mid? Arcane Ganon's the best character.
Any progress?
I found this.
Okay, its quips are weak.
Lie. Give radioactive supplies. These supplies should be helpful. Enjoy them. These supplies are radio, but if we filter them with Rad-X, they'll be safe.
We do have some spare Rad-X in the supply tent. That might work. Thank you.
I've dealt with the attacks on the camp. There won't be a problem anymore.
You did? Who was it? Any information you could give me would be a big help for my reports.
It was a great Khan named Oscar. His family's killed in the NCR and wanted revenge.
I should have expected as much. There's still a lot of bad blood between the Khans and the NCR ever since the incident here.
Damn, I wonder why.
You mean the massacre 3 years ago?
The incident, yes. It was a tragic mistake, but the NCR has done everything it can to make amends since then.
Fuck off, no it hasn't.
Wait, didn't they literally say that they wanted to clean up the remaining, people who fled? What the fuck is wrong with her?
Like what? Looks to me like the NCR ran the Khans out of Bitter Springs altogether.
Yeah!
We provided medical aid to the wounded. All the wounded. And permitted the Khans to resettle.
Oh, you permitted them to resettle, did you?
Oh, yeah. We're all of the wounded, which we wounded, and not the people we killed.
Yes.
I hate her. I hate this lady.
That's very noble of you. I'd like to talk about something else, though.
I can be reading every single way. Fuck, I hate the NCR now.
Good. The NCR suck forever.
Just 50
Hey,
hours.
you. What are you doing in Bitter Springs?
Coming to Garza, I need to talk to you about medical aid for the camp.
Hey, if you can help, I'll take whatever I can get. Doctor's bags would be a huge help, but what I really need are medical texts. I'm not trained to deal with major psychological trauma, and we've got a lot of kids in this camp.
Medical techs, aren't you a doctor?
I'm an army field medic. I can treat bullet wounds, shrapnel, trench foot, no problem. But this, the kids and the psychological trauma and all the rest, is out of my league.
Step 1. Put on a shirt that isn't covered in blood.
Yeah, do where I might find these books?
Caravan companies are probably your best bet. Smaller traders aren't likely to have anything that esoteric.
Keep my eyes open.
The caravan trade is like their own faction now, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's impressive how much they, like everyone else relies on them.
Yeah. My friend here is a doctor. Maybe you could give you some training in those areas instead.
Yeah?
Well, that's useful.
Yeah.
Ah, thank God he's more than just bad one-liners.
Thank you. That was very helpful. I don't think I'll need those books after all. I think that should just about cover us. I really don't know how to thank you. Your bringing me these supplies saved a lot of people.
Don't sweat it.
Well,
well, if you got a surplus, give me some back.
See, having Arcade get with us is useful. Okay, what else do I need to do? Talk to Camp McCarran. Okay, I gotta go to the free camps and talk about reassigning some soldiers here. Cons.
You think if they wanted to like cover this up or whatever, they would just tear down the things or at least spray paint over the Cons logo.
Yeah. I know. I think the NCR are awful people, quite frankly.
It is now my life's mission to assassinate President Kimball.
He's dead. We've killed him.
Okay. Well, I got nothing anymore.
Well, I've got none. We can't ask Camp Fallen Hope for more soldiers. They're already spread thin enough as it is. Like, if I go to Camp Fallen Hope, they will literally laugh at me. Hey, can you spare some soldiers? Ha! No. What the fuck? Are you fucking crazy? Are you cuckoo gaga?
Does this game have the remains of Area 51?
No, it doesn't, no.
That's in Nevada too, right?
I think so, but
I
no,
guess it's more north.
You have to hand it to the NCR. Get enough hands working together and they can make or break just about anything.
Definitely breaking a lot of stuff. Hey.
Yes, what is it?
Captain Gaza, Bitter Springs needs reinforcements. Can you spare any?
Lol.
Well, you have been a great help here, and with the saboteur dealt with. Yes, I think we can spare a few men. Consider it done.
Damn.
I think I've got to go. I think I've got to go help all three camps. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. We'll go to Camp Golf next because it's closest. You okay, Arcade? Yeah, you're okay.
I hate it here.
I hate it here.
My feet hurt.
I keep getting bitten by giant ants. Do you know how much that fucking hurts? Big hornets.
Can you stop massacring the wild population? Oh my god, they're drinking the radiation. They're drinking the green goop. Why are you doing this?
Because they're attacking me. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
They clearly hate me and want me dead.
You put 4 animals in heads off before they started being aggressive.
They clearly despise me and everything I stand for. They had to die, Sven.
What is wrong with you?
They had to die. You wouldn't understand, Sven. Alright, here we go. Here's Camp Golf. So cool because it's a golf course.
I wonder if it's possible to actually, like, sort of rebuild after nuclear annihilation.
I mean...
Like, Nevada probably isn't the right place to do that because it's a desert, but you know.
I mean, Japan did it. But that was a small
Yeah, I guess
localized
so.
area, so.
Yeah, I mean, a small localized area that had like millions of people in it.
Hello.
I've been hearing some rumors from the embassy that Mr. House has gone quiet all of a sudden. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
No.
No.
Captain Gus at Bitter Springs need reinforcements. Can you spare any?
Hey, you're a damn fine soldier, and word on the grapevine is that you're already some kind of hero. You got yourself a deal.
I guess I don't even have to help these people. Fair enough.
Goddamn.
I'm a hero's fan. Actually.
Nice work dealing with Caesar. Yeah.
So. There we go. Flags of Dynalopes is a fun little quest. Basically there's a bunch of... Wait, is Sven not here?
No, I'm here.
Oh, you're here, fair enough. You just weren't talking.
I was muted for a little bit, but I'm back now.
Okay, fair enough. Anyway, this is a fun little quest. Basically, there's a bunch of fucking losers around this camp, and we have to try and whip them into shape. I think that was all of them just leaving. Yes, it was. Here we go.
There they are. Here's the losers.
Yeah, here's the losers. Let's talk to Poindexter first.
I'm assuming
Oh
you
my
aren't
God, he's
associated
literally
with
called
the Army or
Poindexter.
the Rangers. What can I do for you?
Are you in charge around here?
In a strictly official capacity, no. However, as I am by far the most intelligent and resourceful figure on this base, I feel it's safe to say the soldiers here look up to me.
Uh-huh.
So I wonder if anyone else would share that sentiment.
Genius is seldom appreciated all the time.
Tell me about yourself.
To what purpose? It's highly unlikely you'd understand anything I'd say.
Oh, I hate
Suffice it to
him.
say, I'm a certified genius, and when I'm discharged from this pit of testosterone and failure, I'll have all the money I could ever need.
Get that bread, King.
How did a guy like you end up in the army?
It's a simple idea. The Army offers fiscal security and generous benefits at the cost of substantial personal risk, if you're on the front line. If you perform too poorly, they'll scrub you out. Perform too well, and you get sent to the front lines. All I have to do is ride that mediocrity gradient to a cushy, do-nothing job miles away from the war.
Sergeant McCready asked me to talk to you about getting your squad into shape.
That seems highly illogical. What reason would he have for doing that?
He thinks you might respond to better if someone who is an authority figure.
Well, this is an unexpected variable. I had hoped to coast on an easy wave of mediocrity to a cushy government pension.
Maybe I can help out. Guess you don't feel so smart now, huh?
Your
Punches
insults are
glasses.
unhelpful and unwanted. I'll thank you to keep them to yourself.
Back to squad improvements, I had an idea.
And what do you propose?
Curse me, that might cheat. Let me ask the others before I suggest anything. Hey, you.
Y'all sure are a big old hero. I gotta write my mama and tell her I met you.
Can you tell me about your squad mates?
They're mostly pretty nice. Poindexter showed me how to make fireworks.
Ooh.
Raz kind of scares me sometimes, but I don't mind. He's had a hard life.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, I was born on a farm out in California. Weren't much. Me, Ma, and Pa, my 2 sisters, and about 40 acres of corn and Brahmin. Didn't ever have no problems, really, except for some lean years. Then I joined up and got shipped out here to New Vegas.
What do you think of Camp Golf?
Oh, it's a fine place. The lake is real pretty, and we don't get bothered much by them Legion fellers.
How'd you end up in the army?
Well, as it turns out, we had a string of bad harvests a few years back. Pa said he couldn't afford to feed but 3 youngins or we'd starve. As the biggest one, it was my job to go join the army so's my sisters could eat, and so's we wouldn't all be killed by raiders, and Jesus would love us. It's alright, I guess. I don't like all the fighting we gotta do, though.
Why are you so afraid of fighting?
I ain't scared. I just don't like hurting folks is all.
Oh, he's so based.
Ma always used to tell me, boy, you're the biggest and the strongest, so you mind yourself. Every day she told me that. Guess I done took it to heart.
Uh-oh. Right, let's try Raz.
Oh shit, here comes the brown noser. What you want?
Know anything about your squad mates?
We don't talk too much, mostly. Poindexter's a smart-ass prick. Well, Hanrahan's a big pussy, ain't good for shit in a fight. And Mags? Well, Mags is cut out for something other than soldiering, you dig?
Sounds like a bunch of winners.
Whatever. Not like I need any of them. I do just fine on my own.
What's your story?
Ain't much to tell. Grew up out west, in the Boneyard. Heard of it? Yeah, not many people have. Wasn't really a good place for kids, you know? I joined up to get out. My family's still back there.
Can you tell me about Camp Golf?
What do you want to know? Whole place used to be some kind of rich bastard resort back before the war. Now the Rangers use the old resort and we grunts get to live in tents. Fucking typical.
Why are you in the army?
Shit, honey, it was this or the Fiends. And Fiends don't last too long in the NCR. At least this way the badasses with the top shelf guns are on my side. Right.
And last of all, we've got Mags.
I hear Caesar's dead, and we've got you to thank for it. Nice work.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Not much to tell, really. I grew up in New Reno, joined up, took my shot at being a ranger, didn't make it, so I'm stuck with this crew of jokers.
How come you didn't make it into the Rangers?
Gee, I don't know. Maybe because I'm saddled with the worst damn unit in the NCR Army. Think that might have something to do with it?
Sounds like you aren't too fond of your squad mates.
Yeah. I mean, no. They're okay people, but they don't care, you know? They don't have any ambition, no drive. They're slacking off, and that reflects badly on me.
This place doesn't seem so bad.
Please. Camp Golf is where they shuffle off anybody they don't want anymore. Assignment here is a career ender.
How'd you end up assigned in Camp Golf?
Easy. This is where they send all the fuck-ups and people they don't want. But hey, it's not like I'm bitter or anything.
Yes, you are.
Why'd you join the army?
I guess I wanted to make something of myself, you know? Be the best of the best. I wanted to be a ranger, but guess this is as close as I get.
Okay, so who do you think we should ask for advice on how to get the squad into shape, Sven?
I mean, probably Mags, but she's kind of an asshole about it. Also, I don't want to get the squad into shape. Like, 2 out of 4 people are there who are based.
Okay, but
Poindexter's kind of an asshole, but he's just there to get the paycheck, which yes, and the other one is like, I don't want to fight.
Okay, but this is the quest. We have to get them into shape. We've accepted the quest.
Well, we don't have to. We can just leave.
So I guess we could. Okay, but if you had to pick one.
I mean, Max would probably be the one to do it. Because she's the one who's actually motivated and seems to be able to, I don't know.
Talking to Poindexter about cheating might be fun. But it also sounds like it might get them all killed.
Oh yeah, no, that's the thing. Getting them in shape will get them all killed, is the thing.
You don't know that. They might do good and win the fight against the Legion.
No, they won't.
Okay, I'm gonna go for Mags then.
He did, huh? Well, good luck with that. You'd have an easier time teaching radroaches to march in formation.
Can't be as hard as all that. What needs to get done?
Well, if you ask me, what we really need is to get this whole squad out on the practice range. Shape up our marksmanship and explosive skill. I'm sure the others have their own ideas, though.
No, actually, she's incorrect.
No.
Well, no, the problem is motivation, not skill.
Okay.
These people don't want to fight. You can put them on the shooting range all you want. If they don't want to shoot, they won't shoot well.
How about Raz?
Well, let's see what he has to say.
Shit, here comes the brain. Yo, I'll tell you what this squad needs. A healthy dose of angry juice.
Oh, that's at least motivation.
Angry juice?
Psycho, the big red
Okay, no, that's drugs.
Still got the hookups. Smuggle some in and you'll see an improvement.
Okay, so...
We are not getting the squad addicted to drugs.
Okay, fine. How about O'Harahan?
He might be the leader type.
I'll tell you what I think this squad needs.
Oh my god.
Human niceness.
To do what?
Human niceness?
That's right. Folks just don't talk to other folks. And everybody's always cross with each other.
So you think we should find a way to convince the Misfits to get along?
Okay, that's, you know...
And if they knew the idea came from me, they probably wouldn't take you serious no more. So maybe you ought to think about it first. And I sure hope you're more convincing than I am, or they ain't gonna listen.
Okay, so...
Okay, so at the very least, getting them all on the same fucking level is a good idea.
Well liked by the top.
And of course, Poindexter is cheating.
Cheating what?
Are they cheating their test scores, I think?
Yeah, no, that's just gonna get them killed. Go with the redhead guy.
The redhead guy?
Yeah.
So I need to check.
Like, they need to be on the same. They need to be acting as a team before they can do fucking anything.
Big old hero.
Okay, fine.
You did.
Okay, I'll try and convince them. Okay, right. Let's see.
You've managed to become extraordinary.
Let's see. Since you're suspect, maybe you can help get this unit into shape.
You're trying to appeal to my ego. I must admit, it's an effective tactic. All right, I'll help. But only because I want to see if it's even possible.
Oh, so that's not true at all, Chicken Pizza. What are you on about?
We won't
Part cancel it.
I guess.
Here comes the...
No, that's true, actually.
Know anything about your squad mates?
We don't talk to...
That's charming. It's good to know team building is alive and well.
Shit, maybe you're right. Guess I ought to give him a shot.
Good. It's Raz done.
Hello.
Now Mags. Where's Mags? That's just
Wish I could have been there.
I hear Caesar's dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe if you tried to lead by example instead of tearing them down.
Yeah, thank you.
You really think so? Hell, I guess it's worth a shot.
To see Caesar die. What an asshole.
No, that was the correct choice, I think. Yeah, they're still probably gonna get killed, but like, at least they're in shape.
How's the human license working out?
Boy, the squad sure is working together a lot better now. I think we're gonna be A-okay.
Yay!
Yay! Yippee! Woohoo!
They're still incompetent, but you know.
Let's go talk to the commander, see what he says.
Oh God.
Hi.
Not like I even voted for him, but losing the president's a hell of a morale killer.
Can I ask him?
Man.
One sec. If I could ask him how they
Well,
are.
their test
Oh, there we
scores
go.
are only marginally improved, but I'm hearing good things about the Misfits' teamwork.
There we go.
Real motivator. Calling the squad the Misfits.
I know, right? It's fine. The test scores are marginally improved.
Why aren't they doing anything? Why aren't the Misfits motivated to work for us?
What assholes? They should be so happy that we let them fight for us.
They should be grateful to die for the cause. I hate it here. Oh, hello.
I love the NCR salvage power armor because no one in the NCR has power armor training. So they rip out all the things that make it power armor and just make it based into a massive suit of armor. Like,
Plate mail.
Yeah, if you wear this, like, usually when in power armor you like gain strength and so like can walk on all speed. But if you wear this armor, you are forced to walk slowly and you lose strength.
I mean, it's just the sort of, it's to scare people.
Yeah.
I didn't expect someone as famous as you to be here. Please tell me you're here to help.
Captain Gaza, Bitter Springs needs reinforcements. Can you spare any?
You handled yourself well against the Legion, and that took some of the pressure off of us. I'll send a couple troops out there right now.
Thank you. There we go.
Trolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for...
Talk to Captain Giles for my reward. We did it. We helped them reinforce their position in the land that they stole.
Yay.
Yay. Look, they sprayed their logo on the sign.
Thank God.
I like how they put this above the graffiti that says "fuck NCR." Camp regulations: sundown curfew, no squatting in view of the camp. Keep your food, water, and pets away from camp supplies. Claimants seeking property of kin bring quartermaster details and a witness. Charge decision appeals no longer accepted. No firearm use. Oh, there are a lot more soldiers here now, I guess.
Huh.
I wonder if they're happy to be sent here. Are you still in bed? You better not be. No good.
Never expected someone as famous.
Yeah, shut up.
So cold.
Are things getting better at the camp now?
Thanks to your help, I think Bitter Springs has a real shot at surviving. I can't offer much of a reward, but know that the NCR is very grateful.
Oh, yay.
I dragged myself all over hell's half-acre for you. It took something substantial. Fine, whatever.
Like, again, you did all of that work and you got fucking nothing from it. Like, no reasonable person in universe would do this. You're just uniquely fucking...
Stupid?
I don't know. Grind set, I guess.
Damn, I was hoping I would have a silent sniper rifle so I can go into the mountains, start taking pot shots at the camp.
Smartest move they ever made, if you ask me.
Chap.
There's too many NCR now. They keep doing NPC bugs at each other. Actually, we should go to back to Camp Fallen Hope because there's a quest we can do there.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Patrolling the Mojave makes me wish I was dead.
Well, yes. Hunk of junk.
You.
Yes.
Hey, you're not one of the troopers. Got a second? I have work I need done, and nobody here at the camp has the time or inclination to help me out.
What do you need help with?
I have the delightful task of tabulating stockpiles, kill ratios, mission success rates, radiation deaths, and other truly fascinating numbers. I've come across numerous inconsistencies between our numbers and our reports, especially with regards to intercepting hostiles. I'm wondering if our radio security codes have been compromised. I need someone to deliver security code upgrades to each of the ranger stations.
Okay, sure.
This holotape contains the updated security codes for the ranger stations. Show it to the comm officers there. Once the new codes are in use, anyone still using the old codes will just hear static if they're listening in on our frequencies.
Okay. So basically you need to go to every single ranger station and give them these codes.
Who are the comms compromised by?
Sorry?
Who are the comms compromised by?
They don't know.
Do we know? Do you know?
I might know.
Who is it?
I mean, that's a bold question.
Oh. Oh no. I fucking yes. You open the door, a corpse on the ground, and the fucking SpongeBob music's playing.
There's some audio logs.
Drove the raiders off. No casualties. In the meantime, patrol's back. They're late. I hope they got a good excuse. What took...
Then he died.
Let me see.
This is a message to the NCR from the Legion. We are coming for you. Run, and we will catch you. Hide, and we will find you. No matter what you do, you are all going to die. We took one of the women alive.
Oh.
Oh, they rigged the shit out of the building.
I'll do my best.
I cannot even unactivate this fucking tripwire.
You did it. You deactivated the trap.
I did. Yay. There's a safe down there. How am I meant to update this camp's codes? Everyone's dead.
Yeah, I don't think the fucking comms codes matter much anymore for that.
Let's have a look at it. I mean, how else will anyone report from the station? There's nothing in it. Great. This place sucks.
How much time has passed since like the bombs fell in this game?
Over 200 years.
I feel like this.
Actually,
like,
I can look at the date. So it's
2082.
No, it's 2282.
Ah.
So it's been 215 years.
I feel like at some point people are like, okay, let's build some new houses. Let's, repaint the fucking walls.
Yeah, I'll repaint the walls.
Like, no one would actually live in rubble because it's, like, terrible for your psyche. Like,
okay,
unironically.
Okay, but, like, they talk about this. The big problems with building new stuff is getting their hands on concrete. That's what Quarry Junction is for. It's for mining the stuff to get them to make concrete. But the only problem is it's full of death claws, so... Like, they're trying to rebuild stuff, but it's hard.
What about, like, wood?
Oh, so they don't have any, like, tools and stuff they need? I mean, people build wood
can
houses.
make tools!
Okay, people make wood houses, but also, like, there's plenty of just concrete buildings which keep heat in easier and are better for you, so...
Okay, but what about, like, just, I don't know, repainting? You know, replacing the tiles with something, like, put a bit of nice wooden flooring on it.
paint goes bad. You need to make
yes, and then you repaint.
I don't know.
I'm not supposed to let civilians just walk around this
Like, fucking
place.
Good Springs
There
is
better
looking
be a good
pretty
reason
alright.
for you being
Oh
here.
yeah, that's all pre-war buildings.
But yeah, but they upkeep it.
I brought radio security codes.
Very well. You can tell Reyes that this station is secure.
I'd like to know more about the Rangers.
Well, when there's trouble regular NCR troops can't handle, they send in a ranger. Problem solved. We're also responsible for keeping the borders of the NCR secure, scouting out threats, that sort of thing.
What do you do here?
I'm in charge of the radio, hence the title Comm Officer. I'd much rather be out on patrol.
It's on the
since
top right,
nothing
you
much
dumbass.
happens around
Wait,
here.
is that actually there? What the fuck? What is that doing there? Why can't I see that in my vision? I'm scared. That's a funny idea.
Why the fuck do I have a heads-up display?
Wait, is my Pip-Boy actually doing that? That's scary, dude.
Ocular implant. There's a mosquito on my wall. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna see if I can kill it.
Okay. I just had an explosion. Ow.
Nelson's back in our hands. Hope we can defend it this time.
Where's the comms officer?
I fucking got his ass.
You got him? You got the mosquito?
Yeah.
Nice. Hello.
You're here for the money. I told the Emeritus I was good for it. I just need more time.
I wasn't.
What happened between you and the Emeritus?
I talked to the cashier at Gamora into forwarding me some
Just
chips.
going, no, radio code.
It didn't go so well. The Emeritus were nice and said they'd give me some time to pay them back. They also said if they had to talk to me about my debt again, they wouldn't be nice the next time.
Oh. I thought NTR Rangers were supposed to be tough and fearless.
I don't want to talk about it.
If you don't tell me someone else will, I'd rather hear your version.
We were on patrol near the dam when a Legion raiding party jumped us. Didn't even have time to radio it in. I was hit in the head with a machete and knocked out. Didn't kill me, though some nights I wish it had. When I woke up, my nerve was gone. The rest of my squad was crucified, butchered, mutilated. I don't know how they missed me. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they knew they'd broken me. I gambled and drank a lot after that.
This is
Got
the
into
one lady
trouble.
they kept alive
But
from
the
that
Rangers
outpost.
gave me a second
No,
chance
it's not,
instead of
no.
kicking me out. So here I am.
You're too tough to kill and you'll get payback on the Legion someday. Pathetic. The Rangers should have never let you become one in the first place, no?
Maybe. But thanks for saying it anyway.
I brought some outdated security codes.
Anyway, give me your money.
I'm not gonna take her money. She's got PTSD. That would make me feel like a bad person. So I'm not a bad. I'm a good person.
Yeah.
I've never done it.
Only good people punch dogs to death.
Look, the dogs deserved it. Yeah, that way. Oh, my legs are crippled. Like, what do you want from me, Sven? The dogs came at me.
Yeah, to like, I don't know, lick you.
No, they didn't.
They were just happy to see you. You punched them to death. Why are you covered in blood?
Yeah, I used the dogs back to the animation play.
Oh. That's probably not good.
Like, what do you expect? Do you just let the dogs bite me to death?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense, actually. How could I have been so blind?
Am I hearing background noise on your mic?
Yeah, Mum's using a fucking Hoover in the background. Hopefully she goes away soon.
Okay.
That was easy. Right, let's go have a look over here. Right, Ranger Station Alpha.
Wow. This is the leader, according to that study on captive wolves.
This post isn't someplace a civilian ought to
Why
be.
do you look like this, my dude? Sergeant Ray's at Fallen Hope sending me an update for your radio.
All right. She
Is that
radioed
your
ahead and
natural hair
mentioned that
color?
somebody was coming by.
Yeah, that's his
Not
natural
that
hair
she'd send a
color. Yeah, he just
civilian
looks
instead
like
of a
this.
trooper, though.
This... Yeah, whatever. Alright, now there's Echo.
Can radiation do that for me?
Do what?
Make your hair blood red.
Oh, well, there's a bunch of fucking Legion here. I forgot I hadn't been to Nelson yet. It's fine.
It doesn't matter, you one-shot like all of them.
I remember this.
Poor dog.
I remember
Just
this
wanted to say
actually.
hi.
Before I was an enemy of the Legion, I snuck in here and stole a bunch of their prisoners. Like, and they just let me do it because they're like, oh, you're my friend, yay. I guess we'll kill Dead Sea while we're here. Did we already kill Dead Sea? Must have already killed Dead Sea. Okay, fair enough. I don't remember doing that, but sure. Yeah, just keep shooting them. It's fine. Good job, proud of you. I still don't know what's up with my third-person camera. I think a restart will have to fix that, but still, it's not important enough that we can't fix it. Lucky for me, the ranger station is easy to see because they've all got bigger radio towers. So I don't know why the Legion isn't taking care of it.
Look how that radio tower is perfectly visible in between the rocks on this path.
It's
That's level design right there.
That's game design, baby.
I love game design. And you can probably either take the regular road to it, or you can take the direct road, and that will probably lead to some enemies being in there. Right?
Why would you assume such a thing? Why would you assume enemies would be here?
Oh, hey, look, enemies! I'm so right.
You know nothing.
I know everything.
I bring a
I know how games
sadding
work.
message. Why would you bring a sadding message?
Oh, he's saddened, but also high.
Hi.
What?
The mayonnaise. What does that mean?
It's fallen down the escalator. Oh god, there's mayonnaise everywhere.
Oh no. They're activating sleep agents in my chats, man.
The stupid fucking TikTok of them throwing a bunch of bottles down the stairs.
Over here.
This guy walked out here to give me a quest.
Best.
Can you get somewhere safer where you're not going to die? Like, I'm gonna be walking up to this ranger station, I'm gonna get a message being like, oh, you can't do this quest because the guy who gave it to you has died horribly.
You can do the quest anymore. The guy who gave it to you has died of dehydration.
Okay, good job, Arcade, I'm proud of you.
Arcade is fucking doing it.
Kimball was a soldier's soldier. It's up to us to make the Legion.
I like how every single person you speak to has a different opinion on Kimball. Hi.
Gotta wonder what the hell a civilian is doing here.
Yeah, here's the security codes.
Oh, the civilian is providing you with fucking vital military information.
I am a civilian, because maybe that's why they keep getting leaked, because she keeps handing them to civilians, like, hey, can you take these to the radio stations?
Yeah,
for me?"
maybe. No one else could do it.
I gave the security codes to a random caravan that passed by.
Worried about their security, though.
Run for the bus and punch your friends and they explode. It's true, I am a danger to everyone around me. Okay, this is the last one. Where's the fucking doors of this place? There we go.
Monster of the East, huh? Well,
Hello.
If you're here to sell something, we don't want any.
No, I've got codes.
Door salesman.
Hey, do me a favor when you get back to Reyes and tell her that we don't need any more damn ammo. Wouldn't mind more water, though.
Why don't you use your radio to fix the supply situation?
You think I haven't tried? Every time I do, Camp Golf acknowledges the situation. And soon after that, more ammo.
Since you have extra ammo, could I have some ammo?
It's not my call.
Okay, fine. Let me talk to the ranger and
I've got the Monster of the West in my holster right now.
Yeah, shut up.
Hope I get to
Is that the ranger with the big iron
brings
on
you to
her hip?
Ranger Station?
No. Hey, can I have some
You're
ammo?
not stationed here, but your rep with the I really shouldn't.
Hell yeah, random ammo, thank you. Woo! Alright, let's go back and tell them we're done.
Yes, random ammo for my fist.
Yay, I can finally load shotgun.
Only weapon you use.
I mean, it's the best weapon I got. Hello.
Welcome back.
Every station except Charlie's been given new codes. Shows wiped out.
The station's been silent for quite some time now. I guess this confirms what we've all feared. Thanks for letting me know. I'll switch over all radio broadcasts to the new encrypted channels. This ought to help us stay a step ahead of any spies. Before you go, I've got another job available.
Okay. What else do you need me to do?
We've received some disturbing reports from some of the ranger stations. Heavy casualties at Alpha, super mutant legionaries at Delta. The weirdest one has to be the Great Khans and their trained death claws at Foxtrot. These reports can't be accurate, can they?
Fucking hope
I
not.
know you've already been out there, but could you do me a solid and confirm these reports with the rangers who sent them in?
Yeah, sure. I can't believe the Great Khans are training death claws. That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's also very true.
This one is like right next to Camp Fallen Hope. You could probably make a paper airplane and send it over.
You could yell and ask.
Yes. Hey, were you telling us about legionaries?
Hey, are you training death claws? No, okay.
You filed an NCR report which said Legion Super Mutants wiped out an NCR patrol.
No, I didn't. You might hear that kind of nonsense from a drunk trooper on the strip, but not from me. The Legion doesn't have super mutants. That patrol was wiped out by its own incompetence. A couple of the troopers were fooling around with a grenade when it went off.
Okay. So that one's false. Let's try Alpha.
This is a military outpost.
Sergeant Ray sent me. She's curious about the high casualties of this station.
High casualties? We've had one broken ankle, but nobody at this post has died.
Ray's information says otherwise.
Any injury, illness, or death gets radioed to Ranger HQ at Camp Golf. Chief Hanlon and his aides compile the reports and assign reinforcements as needed. And they're not needed here.
How could Reyes have been wrong?
There are other ranger posts around. Reyes might have mixed up the report.
Maybe you're lying to keep morale up.
Do a fucking head count then. Everybody's where it's supposed to be.
Okay, so this one's false.
I did not expect them to drop an F-bomb, to be honest.
Why not?
I don't know why. It's just it's genuinely mad.
I mean, I did, but basically, like, maybe you're lying.
Do a fucking head count then.
Hello.
This area isn't safe.
I need to confirm reports about Great Khans and trained death claws.
You must be mistaken. I haven't filed any report like that. Trained death claws? I would have remembered that. If someone is saying I filed that report, that's a load of crap. I won't have my name attached to a clerical error.
Oh yeah, Link told her. Let's talk about...
Yeah, it's a damn shame.
Yeah.
There was a lot of talk about expelling her from the Rangers, especially once the gambling and drinking started. Being posted here is her second and last chance, and so far, I'm not impressed. Link's jumpy all the time, and the others are sick of it.
Oh, that's a shame. Okay, right, so none of the reports are true.
The Legion are also, or the NCR are also horrible. They're just less horrible.
Yeah. They're horrible, but they won't admit it. The Legion are horrible.
At least they have the decency to clean up afterwards.
Yeah, hello.
Welcome back.
The Rangers reports they sent to Camp Golf don't match what you received.
I knew it. Every one of the false reports was signed off by Chief Hanlon at Camp Golf. But why would the Chief manipulate the reports? I need you to take everything we found to Chief Hanlon and confront him with it. I don't want to make this public unless we have to.
Okay.
I love how whenever you're talking to NCR people, it's like a 50-50 of, you are the courier, your reputation precedes you, and what the fuck is this civvy doing here?
I need you, random person. I mean, to be fair, they are so stretched so thin that I'm doing most of the war for them. I know, this is good. It means we get to go into Camp Golf and show you the cool picture of Mr. House.
Oh.
Yeah, this used to be his golf course. The sign outside says House Golf Resort.
Ah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, there's a picture inside that's like based off a real picture of Howard Hughes. Yeah.
Amazing.
Look at... What a Chad.
Kind of a shit picture.
How dare. Where's Chief Allen? He's... oh, I think he's down in his office, actually.
Damn, bro, why are you hiding your hands behind your back? Are you insecure about your hands? Was the artist
he's not in
insecure
his
about
office.
drawing hands?
Where is the chief?
Is it bad that whenever I see a picture of like a person with their hands hidden, I think it's AI generated now?
Yes. Hello.
Like that's the fucking tell usually.
When I'm on the balcony.
Oh, he wants me to wait till he's on the balcony. Okay,
Monster of the
fine.
East, huh? Well, I've got the Monster of the West in my holster right now. Hope I get to introduce them.
Monster of the East, huh? Huh?
Stop talking about your dick.
That's not... Oh. Okay, here he is. Hey, Chief.
Back west, you don't see too many of these. Lakes, I mean. Natural or man-made. Any kind, really. We neglected the dams or pumped all the water out a long time ago. Owens, Isabella, the San Luis. Drained the aquifers of everything they had. Just a lot of mud and dust now. It's a different feeling watching the sun come up over the water. Takes some getting used to.
Oh, I see.
But if you're here long enough, it starts to seem normal. That's what a ranger's life is now, looking east. You must be the courier folks have been talking about. Word on the radio is that someone wronged you back in Good Springs. The Mojave has a way of burning decent people up. But it sounds like you've done right by the NCR. It's appreciated. Now what can I do for you?
Do you ever stop talking?
Wow.
I'm investigating some intel problems for Technical Sergeant Reyes.
Interesting that she would wrangle someone else into sorting out the problem. But I suppose you're in the right place. A lot of intel comes through here.
How do you coordinate the intel?
It's a simple system when it works. Patrol rangers radio intel to ranger stations. Comm rangers send the intel up the station chain until it reaches Camp Golf. Then I or one of the other rangers on duty organize the data, evaluate it, and send information to camps or troopers in the field.
Oh, is this a famous voice actor?
Do you know anything about the problems?
I don't know Technical Sergeant Reyes, but coordinating intel can be messy sometimes. Things get mixed up.
Yeah, I don't know who it is either.
Confused.
Mm-hmm.
Heck, I get confused, and I've been doing this for a long time now.
It's got a good voice.
What he or she sees as a problem might be standard operating procedure. That's not to say Reyes is wrong for being concerned, but it's easy for the sand to get in your eyes out here.
I know you're the one who's been manipulating intelligence data.
Hold on. If we're gonna have this conversation, let's go somewhere more private. Don't
Chris
worry.
Christopherson.
Not much bite left in this.
That's a cool name.
Okay.
Not even a VA, like an actual actor. Well, he's got the chops for both. He enters the door, you enter the door, and he immediately shoots you in the head.
Don't worry, there's no bite left in this old dog. He instantly kills him.
I feel like they should do that. Like, that makes sense, right?
So I'm gonna save here, because this conversation can easily go incorrectly.
Sorting and manipulating intelligence is what I do. It's what Rangers are supposed to do. This job isn't all gunfighting and gulping shots of whiskey, no matter what the boys and ladies out there say.
You're inventing your own intelligence reports. I've seen the logs and talked to Rangers.
You have you? Misdirection. When you're pinned down, outnumbered, and 2 days from any help, it's just about the best friend you can have. Misdirection's what saved me all these years. It's what saved us at Hoover Dam. But it's been 5 years now, and Caesar's right across that lake. He's closer now than he ever was before. I was a young man once. I know what it's like to want to fight for your home. But this isn't it.
Why did you do it?
It's never gonna end. This fight with Caesar. People back home don't know what these young men and women are in for. The Legion is the worst enemy we've ever faced. But we can't stop Caesar here. Not without getting a lot of good people killed. More than anyone cares to count up. But even if we do stop him, I don't see how we're ever going to be able to pull out.
Aren't you fighting for the people in New Vegas?
We're fighting on their behalf, but Mr. House and the families are stringing us up inch by inch. They'll drain us dry while we fight and die over this dam. We offered them sanctuary in NCR territory before, but they won't listen. Troopers and Rangers have been dying here for more than 5 years while the families sit pretty behind that damn wall.
How does spraying false intel help anything?
People back home don't listen. They don't care. Senators, Brahmin barons, folks who are just trying to make it from day to day. It's been so many years that people forget about it. Conscription brings in fresh troops to die here every month, like it's routine. And even if we hold this dam, what then? Are we going to send the NCR's men and women to die here for another 5 years? 10? Patrol the whole length of the Colorado for hundreds of miles? Holding this dam, it'll be the death of us.
What do you think I should do about it? What does that accomplish?
Creating fear and instability among the troopers without causing harm. It's the only thing I could think of to shake things up. It took some people getting killed to realize I'd gone too far. I had to stop.
What do you think I should do about this?
First thing that comes to mind is to turn me in. But that might not be the best play, all things considered. Even if your heart's in the right place, I reckon it might do a lot more harm than good.
What would you do if I don't turn you in?
Oliver can't stand that Rangers got credit for victory at Hoover. Whatever I recommend, he does the opposite. I said I wanted us on the ridge. He put them right on the western part of the dam itself. We don't have enough firepower to hold that spot. If the troopers fall back, and they will, the Rangers will advance to cover Oliver's retreat. We lose the dam, Oliver and the center are ruined.
I can't let you do this. I have to turn you in.
Fair enough. You want to do this the right way, go get one of the Rangers. Don't worry, I'm not going to run out on you.
Rangers, this is the chief.
Caesar die.
I know I can ramble on sometimes, but I need you to listen close for the next minute or so. I've got some bad news. I messed up. Made a mistake. I thought I could help us get out of here, but it didn't work out. Rangers get injured all the time. It's part of the job. But if you lose a few fingers, get a bad break, that's it. You step down. We rely on each other too much to let our infirmities become a liability.
We won't go.
The Ranger knows when to
Looks like we booted the Legion out of Nelson.
Only I didn't.
President
Somewhere
Taylor is a
along the
tough
way,
son of a
something
gun.
broke inside
The
me.
Rangers will pick up where he left off.
I couldn't find us a way out of this desert. I wrestled with it, and it took me down a dark road. I wish I could explain it to you. The old chief's finally at a loss for words. Send me all the Legion you can. I'll be waiting for them.
That shot came from the chief's office.
Why did you do it?
Overreacting a bit much.
Is it me, or has the Brotherhood stopped engaging?
Oh, this gun.
Kimber was a tough son of a gun. The Rangers will pick up where he left off.
Stop looking at me.
Stop looking at me dragging this gun out of the office.
I am free to loot him though. They won't complain if I loot him.
Amazing.
We can monitor Ranger activity.
Oh no, so that's Return to Sender.
So did you want that to happen?
I mean, pretty much any outcome caused him to do that, so...
So either you take him in, or he just kills himself?
I mean, you can't even take him in. Like, the second you go out that door, he locks in, does that speech. It's either you let him keep, like, spreading fear among the troops, which I think is a bad thing, because it means then they're not gonna fight as well at the Battle of Hoover Dam, and the Legion might win. Or you just,
Why would fear cause them to not fight as well? Like, they might not show up, they might desert or not join the army.
Well, yeah, but we don't want that. We want them to show up.
I guess.
Like, I don't know. We gotta keep morale nice and low. Wait. But yeah, so... Yeah. That pretty much, either you let him happen or he does that. Poor guy. At least it goes cool gun. Not much. The third person spray. I don't even have his cool gun.
Damn you, kitten.
Let's save. Yeah. I know, I like Return to Sender. It's a lot of walking, going to, like, multiple places, then coming back. But, like, the end, I think, is very good.
I can't believe I never realized this was supposed to be a golf course, considering it's literally called Camp Golf.
Oh, yeah. Because it stops on its own. I have killed Caesar, but I feel like I killed Caesar like the first time I went to Caesar, so I feel like that's cheating to do that, to be honest.
What do you mean it's cheating? It's just relaying information. Also, how does he not know that? He's literally supposed to relay information.
Anyway, I think that'll do it for today. Thank you everyone for coming. I hope you had a nice time. Please follow down below if you aren't already. Also down below from my Tumblr and my Discord, where I post every time I go live. I've currently got an art competition going on in the Discord, because I've got a new model coming. So you can go there and just draw what you think it's gonna look like, and I will give a prize to the closest one. So yeah, that's worth joining the Discord. There's a prize of a Steam game in it for you. So yeah, come to the Discord, give it a go, see how you do.
You do not have to be good at drawing in order to join the art contest.
You don't. The technical skill is not part of it. I can raid this person, Frogcast. I've never raided them before, but I follow them, so... And they're the only person I follow who's alive at the moment, so... I'll send you off to them. But yeah, I appreciate you all coming. I hope you have a nice rest of your day. Thank you, Sven, for being here. And, yeah, I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.
Bye.